Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one? All right, we know that was a... Have you ever even competed for one of these? Let me ask you a question. You ever won that one? All right, we know that was a... Have you ever even competed for one of these?
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G. My name is Troops.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. And it is day 50. Don't know why it still says 46. It is day 50 of the 1,461-day reign as your world champs. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. We are 2.5 hours away from deadline day, people. There has been outgoings. There has been a fuck ton of outgoings. But will there be some incomings? Because you've just got your money, Chelsea. You should be well and truly clear of the UEFA registering issues. So, I need a centre-back link by the end of this window. I need a centre-back link within the next 2 hours, not even 2 hours 30. But we're going to delve into everything today. Big up, Stubber, my G. Hope to see you later this week. Happy birthday and that. But big up, my guy. Big up to Nahum. Big up Jay. Big up Dinishan. Big up Cole Palmer. Big up Gemma Lee. Big up J Money. Big up Darren. Big up Rail. Big up everyone in here, man. What's this? Eagles move to Palace is currently... Players decided to join West Ham. That means Liverpool waiting to see if the impacts of Mark Guehi. That's a centre-back, isn't it? West Ham were meant to be in for Disasi. If that's happening with Igor, then that means that's not going to happen. But maybe that means Crystal Palace come in with interest because they were also looking at Disasi too. But cool. And keep a lookout for that. Jay, I've known these guys for too long to know that Troops' narrative wouldn't immediately be about the way the game went. It would be about, oh, the poor refereeing decisions and everything. Who cares, man? Cry me a river, man. Go play the violins because that poor little 18-year-old didn't get his moments at the home of the world champions. Oh, his goal got robbed unfairly. Oh, this is all ruining the game. This would have been a great moment for him to talk about and for us to jerk off to for 3 years straight. Fucking ayo to that, bruv. Where is it? Get the hell out of here. Word to Isak, man. Yeah, the referee was a little bit... How many times has that impacted us and we get told to get over it? Because it's little old Fulham. I'm meant to feel bad for them. Go fuck yourselves, bruv. West London is blue, just like the rest of this world is. Forget the rest of this country. And they just wanted to go away from all of the other performances. We're not doing that. Man's saying Guehi might be off. Is it because of that Igor news? Is that why? Because I don't think that's the case. They'll probably just come in for Disasi. They will probably just come in for Disasi after all of that's done anyway. Fab tweeted it. Oh, there's a Fab tweet. All right. What did Fab say? Igor to Palace's collapse news arrived as soon as Guehi completes his medical in London. Liverpool now waiting on the outcome from Crystal Palace's side. So what? Are they going to just take back their documents then? It's not like we haven't literally seen that happen to this window. We've seen it happen this weekend, so that wouldn't even surprise me too tough if that was to happen. But yeah, fucking hell. If that was the case, and if that was to happen, then boy, that is very awkward for Liverpool. Still would have had the best window out of everyone, but hey. Oh, Glasser's threatened to resign. Well, we know what will help save you from that then. Oh, I can't even get my things sorted because StreamYard's on a lag again. Great. But before we start, before I get to Super Chats, we do have to big up today's sponsors. Shout out to Jerseys FC. Everyone check the link down in the description for all your best affordable football jerseys. Link is down in the description. Use the code CarefreeLewisG for 20% off at discount. Big up. Big up. Shout out to Ian saying, I feel for Maresca. The board are just not backing him. No goalie, no centre-back, no strikers. Maresca needs to work miracles again if Chelsea flop. Do not blame Enzo. This ain't even a super chat to me. I feel like this is a super chat to Certains. Certains watching. If you think the line's about you, the line is about you. But you already know where I'm going to be with Enzo Maresca. You know I was riding out for Enzo Maresca when we were all in the trenches back in February and March. You think this season's going to make any difference? I've already said, I am not hearing no Maresca out debates. I'm not hearing nothing about Maresca for the rest of this year. You man said we weren't going to get top 4 with him. We got top 4. You man told me we weren't going to get 63 points. We went well above that. You man said we weren't going to win the World Cup. We went and won the World Cup. It's time for all the Maresca doubters. We're not listening. We're not listening. So yeah, big up for the donation, but I don't think that's to me. I think that's more, it's a message to the community. A message to the community. But even where I could feel a bit bad for us with the whole UEFA registering problem, you have spent 90 million on left wingers, where that money could have gone to a centre-back or to a goalkeeper. You get one winger, and then we're all good. Now you've got the Jackson money. Now you got the Tyreek George money. Go and get a centre-back. Go and get a centre-back, because you man were going to be happy to just get 15 million on a loan fee and leave it there. Now you've added 70 million to the books. Great deal, by the way. Incredible deal. Let me just get that up on the big screen since we're talking about it now. But yeah, that's a great deal. Now, make it count for something. Make it count for something. Because we need that. But here it is. Here it is. Breaking. We have sealed a new agreement for the Nicholas Jackson deal. Here we go again, guys. Here we go again. And you know what that means, people? Alex, it's done. It is done. Nicholas Jackson, you're a good dude. I always believed in you. I think you'll do a lot better in the Bundesliga because it is just end-to-end football, high line for life, all of that. That suits you to a T. It's a shame you ain't staying. I always said I wanted to keep you as depth, but the bridges have been burnt. The bridges have been burnt, my friend. We will never forget that night in Wroclaw. We'll never forget the run to the final and everything, but it's time to fly the nest. Fly high, sweet prince. Fly high. And we'll see you in 3 weeks anyway, because we're on our way to the Allianz too. So, yeah. We'll see you over there. 16.5 million loan fee. Overall, with the obligation to buy, 70 million. 70 million pounds for Nicholas Jackson. I can't even say a word. I can't even say a word. Fair play. Because, like, genuinely speaking, this might be one of the best deals that we've made ever in terms of sales. Like, when you really think about the sales and the outgoings that we have done, like, this is up there. This is very much up there with some of the best deals that we've made. 70 million for Nicholas Jackson is nuts. That is mental. And we have done this out of their own desperation. And I just want to say as well, do you know how good it feels to force the right fee out of a club that's playing the broken?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
What was it? They're saying the deal depends on appearances. Loan to buy clause with new element of obligation to buy, including in the deal for 2026, as Chelsea wanted. Well, it depends on how many appearances is needed, but I would assume it would be something attainable. And in terms of making big statements, this is still one of the best deals we've ever done if that goes through. And I expect it to. Even if it doesn't, then they pay like a what? 5, 10, 15 million pounds, what's it called? Penalty fee, if there is one of those involved. You still got a 20, 25 million pound loan fee. That should still be good on the books for us. It won't be the same as a 70, for example, but that should still count for something on the books on top of Tyreek George's one. And on the books right now, it will still just say 70 million. It will still just say that. So, if 70 million is on our books right now, go and get me a centre-back. Go and get me a centre-back. Also, who said that it was based on appearances? Was it Matt Law? Was it Matt Law that said that? Who has actually reported that? Build said it. It was Build. Okay. Because if it was Matt Law, then yeah, I'll fully take that seriously. Nicholas Jackson obligation will only come into effect if he plays a very high number of appearances next season. What is a very high number? That is very vague. That is very, very vague. I need a bit more than that. God knows. Yeah, it's on Build. Yeah, 56 million with the loan fee. That takes it up to 70. Altogether, it goes up to 70 million. Altogether. But yeah, big up. We'll see if there's a bit more. I said Bayern people are smart. They know how to play the game. I don't know. All their Bayern fans are saying they've got bent over in this one. All of them have said that. Plus, I think there's also still going to be, what's it called? The performance-related bonuses as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't think anyone else has reported about it needing to be a high number of appearances. Maybe that's been briefed to Build, seeing as it's only a German article that's saying that. Matt Law could have very easily added that to his tweet. There's not been anything said about that. Matt Law's not said it. Fabrizio's not said it. But we'll see if anything more comes out from that. Yo, big up Ches in the chat, man. Let me just make sure that's you. Just gotta make sure that's Ches quick. Bear with me. Shout out Ches though, man. Big up. Is that Ches? Yes, it is. Big up Ches, man. Yeah, let's mod him. Let's mod him. No, not timeout. Fucking hell. There we go. There we go. Hope you had a good holiday, mate. New pies tweet. Is there a new pies tweet? Because everyone's spamming pies. All paperwork done for Mark Guiu to return to Chelsea. Decision taken following the lat injury and Jackson moved to Bayern. I would have liked that to have still been Jackson. But again, the bridges have been burnt. I get it. He wants to leave. We literally told him mid-flight, you're not going to Bayern. I don't blame him for not wanting to come back. A lot of people are going to look at that and think it's rat behavior or something. I don't. You've literally been trying to help him find a move all summer. He's gone from number 1 to number 3. And in his mind, the deal's all done. And then at the last second, we've gone, nope. As much as I'm a greedy bastard and I gladly would have kept him, I gladly would have said, look, just come back. Just come back. It is what it is. It is what it is. Nicholas Jackson, you got your move, mate. We're probably not going to see you back. And big up. Big up, man. We got a final goal out of you. We got more than double our money back. Because, yeah, look, they could be based on high appearances. Tell me what the high number of appearances are. Or I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Because that's all up to what they believe a high number of appearances is. That could be fucking anything. That could be anything. Plettigol. Did Plettigol say? Loan fee 16.5 if the obligation to buy is triggered. That is such a contradictory word. What have we done to this transfer market? 65 million on top if the obligation to buy is triggered. And up to 40 million gross per year. Oh, Jackson, you better have a good year over there. You better have a good year. Frenzy, I don't think we're done. I don't. You don't get all of these incomings in and then just not act on it, even though Maresca said he wants a centre-back. I would hope that there is one final roll of the dice. Just we get a random Fab exclusive. That's what I'm hoping for. But, I mean, we'll see. We are hoping. We are literally just get the bag of hopium, get the bag of hopium. But, yeah. Big up Roy saying, I don't know, man. I don't really rate Gittens. What does WDYT mean again? I forgot what that even meant. What do you think? What do you think up the Chelsea? Just he's everything that I thought he was. Just raw. That's just it. Raw, not really ready for us yet. Might and should be getting a lot better. That's about it. That's about it. Looks like a tidy dribbler, I will say that. The end product you'd like to see improve. It's everything that I said about him before he joins. That's fine. It's not that I don't rate him. I'm just not coming to a conclusion on him this soon. Because he should be getting a lot better. And it's way too early to just write him off as crap. It's way too early for that. So, yeah, look, maybe it's not the level that we want now, but what will the level be in a couple of months? That's what we really need to see. Big up to Frost and Myth saying chocolate Timo Werner gone. That is crazy. That is utterly crazy. But big up Frost and Myth, my brother. I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. Big up to Keskub saying goalkeeper, centre-back, striker in the last 2 hours. Only Chelsea can pull that off. Still hopeful. And just as you said that, Chelsea now actively scouting the centre-back market for a strategic opportunity signing. Who reported that, Ian? First off, let me know. But even then, I just want one of them. I just want one of them. Go get me a good centre-back. And like, yeah, you know what? I think we can make do with everything else. But look, you've been talking to Barca. If you could. I've only been asking all fucking summer. That would be nice. That would do. Apparently, he fucking cooked for Barcelona yesterday. Apparently, he cooked. Just seeing Barca fans all over the timeline saying, wow, what a challenge, AC. What a block, AC. What a recovery, AC. We don't need Araujo. We've got AC. It's like, raw. Class is permanent. Who would have figured that? Fucking get AC back to the bridge, man. We've been needing a centre back. We've been needing one. But here we are, man. Here we are. Hey, Mo, I saw what all the Barca fans were saying. All I had to do was just type in Christensen on Twitter. Because my guy, Cenac, he was trying to say AC had a stink session. I thought, let me type his name in on Twitter, see what happened. Nah, balled out. Fucking balled out. Who's AC? The Danish Maldini, mate. Come on, man. You know what it is. I say keep on dreaming. Yes, I will, man. Yes, I will. Trust me, all I have been doing is dreaming of this. But yeah. Yeah, man. I said fuck Christians to get me my... Bro, Bastoni is unattainable. It is a pipe dream. It is a pipe dream, bro. Yeah, hold that, bruv. Bastard Twitter dunked on you, bruv. Hold that. Big up, C-Dac. Big up, C-Dac. Big up to you. Big up to man like you. Saying, knowing that Pedro can play as a 10 and striker and Palmer on the right, we need another good striker. Sporting directors did not get a keeper and a defender also. Look, I hear all of that, but we have bigger priorities than going in for another striker after recalling Mark Guiu. It's just, forget that. I'm done with thinking about forwards. I think overall our forward line has improved. So focus on the back line that has got weaker with Levi Colwell's injury. Go and get a centre-back. Perfect window, you get another striker, you get a centre-back, you get a goalkeeper. Go get a centre-back. Go get a centre-back. Like, that's the only thing I'm thinking about. Or a goalkeeper, a world-class goalkeeper, and I can ignore that. But go and get me one of them. One of them. I'm not going to ask for free so soon. Big up to Emmanuel saying pathetic window. Directors make me sick, fuming. I'm not going to say you're wrong for having that opinion. I'm not. We knew the three things that we needed, and we've really and truly got one of the three. Now, we've improved our midfield depth. We've improved our winger depth. We've improved our fullback depth, which, to be fair, we did desperately need the fullback depth too. But two big parts of the squad that we asked for improvements on, we didn't get. So I get why people are angry. I completely understand. You have 2 hours to change that mindset. You have 2 hours for that. Only time will tell, man. Only time will tell. Any news on Chilwell? Apparently, we're sending Chilwell to Strasbourg on a permanent deal. That's according to Bobby Vincent. So apparently, Chilwell to Strasbourg on a permanent will be done. I don't know if that means he's going to agree to a wage decrease or not. Because there's no way Strasbourg are going to pay him that much money on a weekly basis. But it seems to be the plan is to get him to Strasbourg. That seems to be the idea. Now, what we do with Sterling, I don't know. Because on the Raheem Sterling deal, where is it? Where is it? This might be breaking it. Big up to Wrestle Purist in the chat as well. Big up, man. Tyreek George is off to the place where it all began for him. Fulham away. Obviously, he had more appearances before that, but that's when he really put his name in lights for your world champions. Fulham away. You saved the project. When nobody was bagging, you bagged. And you started the comeback and salvaged our top four hopes for the season. We won't forget your minutes in the Conference League too. All those games against Legia, all those games against Djurgården, and the goal against Esperance to help us win the World Cup. We appreciate you. We are grateful for your service. And I hope you do well, man. Hope you do well for the rest of your career. At least over there, you should be getting regular minutes. You should be playing regular football. And we will never forget you, mate. We will never forget you. But with this in mind, I don't know what happens to Sterling. So, because I expected Sterling to be going to Fulham, and like clearly they've got other priorities. So for Sterling, it's like, yeah, I don't know what we're doing with him. But Tyreek, man, you're a good dude. And same energy as Jackson. Fly high, sweet prince. Yeah, what a chant. I remember that booming all across Fulham away. Tyreek George, run it down the wing. Hear the Chelsea sing. Chelsea's going to Rocklaw. I'm going to miss that chant, man. I'm going to fucking miss that chant. But yeah, do your thing, mate. Do your thing. Another one bites the dust. But again, it's been a very, very good day in terms of outgoings. Now, can we put that money to the incomings? Please. Please. 2 more hours are left. Run me a centre-back. Run me a centre-back, please. Is there a Fabrice Hawkins tweet? Is there a Fabrice Hawkins tweet? Oh, yeah, it was about Disasi and West Ham. All right. Yeah, West Ham want to sign Axel Disasi. No agreement at this stage, and time is running out. Crystal Palace are also considering a move for Disasi. This was reported by Sky Sports Cover. So there's a couple of clubs circling in for him, and you had better hurry up. You had better hurry up. Jacob Steinberg said West Ham were inquiring on a loan move because obviously West Ham are doing up broke gimmick.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
So yeah, fuck the Irons and all of that shit, as per usual. You already know. But yeah, Palace could look at him as a Mark Guehi replacement. West Ham just need help. They just need all the help that they can get. Hopefully one of them goes in for him and they give us a cheeky little 20 mil. It's going to be a cheeky little 20 million for Axel Disasi. You can get that guy sent straight to you on the first central line to Stratford. We got you sorted. We got you sorted. I said Disasi's 50 million. No, he is not. He absolutely is not, my friend. Hell no. Oh, you actually want 50 million for Disasi? Bumba Clark. I respect it. You're shooting for the stars, but you've missed. You've missed. You've absolutely missed. There ain't no way. If we could get 50 million for Disasi, then shit, we could get 50 million for Sterling. We could get that for Chilwell. Ah, yeah, Dinishin, you just gassed off the Jackson transfer. I understand. I'm saying Naira. That's mad. That is all mad. But yeah, Disasi, look, just run me a 20 million and then we'll be good. We'll be out of your skin. Run me a 20 million. Anyone who plays with a low block, go get this man. Go get this man. He is not a bum. He just can't play in a high line. Play him in a low block. He will cook. He will cook, bruv. We just don't do too much of that over here. We don't do that. But yeah, that's the latest update that we've got on him. There was a few other topics to get into as well. Just from what's been a pretty busy last 24 hours. You remember how Chelsea always look to squash rumors of links to players that we don't want? I am glad they did it for this one. I'm so glad because I'll be so real. Santi Jimenez would be a very good number 3 option. I'm not thinking about that. I'm not. I want a goalkeeper or a centre-back. Don't put all of this money into your account and put it back out on a forward when there is bigger worries. Not trying to hear it. Not trying to hear it. Now, Sean, yeah, I don't know what he's been like at Milan. He's been a bit quiet over there. I know he cooked at, was it Feyenoord? I think it was at Feyenoord. Yeah, that was it. Feyenoord. But either way, like, sorry, I'm not thinking about a number 3 striker. You just brought back Mark Giu. Go and get me a goalkeeper or a centre-back. Or a centre-back. Bro, Pies is just an aggregator, man. It's not him that's giving out the news. He aggregates the news. He just aggregates the news. It's just that. Everyone, I said Disasi. I don't think Disasi's shit. I just don't think he suits us. He's good if you're playing a low block. If you're just defending, that's the best way to get him cooking. That's it. Nothing else. So yeah, like, thankfully there's no serious Jimenez links. Thank the Lord, because boy, what a waste. We don't need that right now. Where was the... This was it. Shock and horror, people. Shock and horror, people. We have opted against pursuing a move for Fermin Lopez. Who saw that one coming? Who the hell saw that one coming? We didn't want Fermin Lopez. This is another thing, by the way, when we talk about having money to spend on a centre-back. You tried to drop a 40 million euro bid on this guy before you got the Jackson money in or the Tyreek George money. Don't tell me you don't have the funds to get a centre-back. I'm not listening. I am not listening. And again, while you're still there with Barcelona's number on speed dial, if you fucking could, please. But yeah, shock and horror. No move for Fermin Lopez. That's not going to happen. And it was pretty fucking obvious anyway, because you guys were already looking for someone that could play as an emergency 10 or depth, and you've already decided to say good night in Italian, because Buonanotte has officially joined the world champions. The move that's nobody expected to happen. Absolutely nobody. Absolutely nobody expected to happen. But it has happened, people. Buonanotte is now a Chelsea player just for this season. Only for this season. But he is here. He has arrived. He has completed a loan switch from Brighton just for the season. He said, I'm very happy to join Chelsea. It's a great opportunity for me, and I'm looking to add as much to the squad as possible, help the team, and help the staff. Is there anything else from his interview? Anything else? It's a great step in my career. I'm really happy to be here and ready to offer as much as I can to the team and the staff. It will be a positive season. Of course, I'll get the opportunity to play in the Champions League for the first time, which will be a great challenge. I'm really looking forward to this season, and hopefully I can help the club achieve its goals. Anything else he said? Bit of a shock when I first moved to the UK in 2023. Difficult moving at the start. Anything about being at Chelsea? I've been in the UK for 3 years, so I'm really happy. I like English football. I'm very happy to be here, really settled and ready for this next challenge. That's all the real relevant stuff from the interview. That's about it. Look, guys, I get it. No one's really happy for the move. I get it. I understand. But I'm just gonna say the same thing with Garnacho. He's here now. I hope you do well. I hope you prove all of us wrong. I hope you shine. I hope you're good depth. And yeah, welcome to the club, man. Welcome to the club. What is this? Who reported this? Huh? Who's reported this? Oh, Quiz Pursuit, man. Are you kidding me? Did you really fall for this? I actually thought this was serious for a second. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, he did actually say it was CB. Yeah, he did. All right, cool. Oh, no, man fell for the Panini post. Shout out Panini, shout out CB every single time. But no. Oh, fuck it hell. Shout out to the gang, though, every single time. Buonanotte is Chelsea. I look forward to saying good night to all of the ops in the Champions League as Buonanotte cooks. We need a Buonanotte dagger against Atalanta or Napoli. We need that. We need that. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Do you think we're signing anyone else? Honestly, like, we're getting 2 hours away. It's a little bit dark at this point for us too, but I'm hoping something just comes out of left field. Because if you get a move done with a ton of acceleration, then, I mean, maybe you could get an extension on that too. Maybe. But right now, it's getting tougher and tougher to believe that we will. Look, I'll accept it at 6. Let me have 1 more hour of hopium, okay? Let me have 1 more hour of hopium. Once it gets to 6 o'clock, all right. Remember when we signed Palmer and every single one of you moaned like a, oh, yo, in heat. That's crazy. Not me, though. I gave him a chance. Not me. Not me. But a lot of people did. And that's why when it comes to Garnacho and to Buonanotte, I just say, look, I'm going to get annoyed if you play like shit for me. Until you've done that, I'm just going to see what you have for me. Going to see what you have for me on the pitch. That's just it. Now, I'm not going to tell you everybody's a Cole Palmer because no. But my judgment of players who sign for Chelsea are solely based on how you play for me at Chelsea. You play like shit, I'll cuss you out for playing like shit. That's about it. That's about it. Can you address the fact that we still haven't signed a centre? Brother, I've spent all stream saying that. I've all stream I've said that. Oh, the Bayern view's fuming right now, are they? Hold on, are they live? Hold on. Are they live? Nah, they're not. Nah, they are not. Let me see. If it's a short video, I might play it. If it's a short video, I might play it. Oh, no, they are live. Oh, I can't hear none. Yeah, you know, so that's way too far back for me to even try and find anything. The Bayern view. There's a Bayern channel. Shout out to the Bayern view every single time, man. Isn't it in German? No. It's in English. It's in English. Yeah, they've been streaming for way too long for me to even try and find where they were moaning. So I'll just leave that. Unless, was there a point where the Here We Go got pulled up on the big screen? Is there a point where that happened? No. Nope. Yeah, no, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. No point. No point. I've seen enough from the Bayern fans on their subreddit anyway. They're all fuming. They're all saying that they've been robbed and that Chelsea have just bent them over a barrel. Yeah, 24 hours they've been live. Well, yeah, you know what? Leave it. I'm going to leave it. Ain't no point. Ain't no point. Trust, they are so pissed over this deal. And look, you might have hit the lottery. You give it a couple of years. You might have hit the lottery. He's only your number 2 for now. Like, look, he's working under Kane for a few years. See who laughs last. It might be a case where everybody wins. This is what it is. You got to get that obligation pattern first before you find out. I don't mind you developing him for a year and sending him straight back to me. That's fine. That is absolutely fine by me. So, hey, either way, I'm going to be relatively chill about the whole thing. Either you make that an obligation and you run me my 70 mil, or you can develop him for a year and then bring him back. And then bring him back to me. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, man. Yeah, bro, I might. Mark Guiu comes back. My biggest question, is will Maresca trust Guiu? Because I don't really know if there's an answer to that. Maresca didn't trust him for the first half of the campaign in the league. When Jackson finally got injured, Guiu got injured as well. So, I don't know. That's my real question when it comes to Mark Guiu coming back. Because I just don't know if we'll even utilize him as an option. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. The option is there. If Maresca doesn't use him, we'll criticize him for that. Same way we criticized him first half of their campaign for the same thing as well. I was saying like games for the 0-0 draw against Everton. We could have brought Guiu on a bit earlier. Even if he is inexperienced, he's an option. You have him on the bench as an option, so utilize the option. And if he's not good enough, well, we know on the pitch. We'll see on the pitch and we'll come to that conclusion too. But yeah. I know for a fact Maresca didn't even ask for Guiu to come back. He definitely wanted Jackson, but Jackson didn't want to come. If that's the case, it wouldn't shock me too much. Maresca clearly likes Jackson. We've got better options that are going to start over him, but like, I don't think he hates him. It's just you've kind of fell down the pecking order. Up to you to get yourself back up. Oh, what's Daniel sent me? What has Daniel sent me? Big up, Daniel, every single time. Big up. West Ham and Chelsea in talks over a loan for Guehi and Disasi. Did we talk about that? Yeah, I did bring that up a little bit earlier. But he has also just tweeted that a couple days ago too. Minutes ago. They were unsure about the finance of a loan earlier, but are looking for a solution with Chelsea. Fucking brokies.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Fucking joke. My goodness, even the Premier League clubs are moving like this. Yeesh. What UEFA registry thing do you have to worry about? You ain't seen UEFA in years, bums. Yeah, yo, Brendan, I ain't used it enough, man. We've had like how many transfer sagas with Italian clubs that I could have used this for? Fuck it hell. Big up to Sean. Saying Maresca wins the Club World Cup. Reward. Let down with a shit window. Like I keep saying, I get that UEFA's registering clauses have kind of impacted us, but you have still made some bad decisions. We did not need both Gittens and Garnacho. You should have just got one. You should have really just got one. But although now, even with the incomings, does that even matter too tough? Because you still could be going out and getting a centre-back. Like, to me, window, I'd put at a 5. I'd have the window as a 5. What number out of 10 would you guys put the window as right now? Right now. I'm willing to hear everything. Like, your opinion is your opinion. Let me know where you would put it out of 10. Just gonna have a little scroll. So we got 2, 4, 7, 4, 4, 7, 5, 4, 3, 3, 7, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5.5, 7, 3, 6, 3. We got a 5, 5, 6, 5, 5, 4, 6, 3. So, yeah, big up, Joey. I've got 45 minutes of copium left. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm big up, though. 3.5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Okay, so we're around 3 to 7. So maybe more like 4 to 6. We're around there. Actually, even tell a lie. Like, there's a lot more 3s that I'm giving credit to. This is more of a 3 to 6 from what the community's saying. We're looking at more 3 to 6. Well, yeah, fair enough. For me, I could have heard anything between 4 and 6. I'm surprised there's so many 3 or 2s. To the guys who are saying 3 or 2s, let me hear a bit more in the reasoning of that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I want to hear you. I want to hear you. Man said run a poll. All right, cool. I'll do it between 3 and 6. Rate the window. 3, 4, 5, 6. Because those, that's the most common answers that I think we got. Joey says drop the link. I'll drop in about 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. I don't think I've got much more I need to get through anyway. Main place, so weaknesses not addressed. That's fair. I wouldn't even say good. I'm thinking more average. Oh, we didn't get centre-back, goalkeeper, and left wing looks suspect, even with the 90 million spent. Fair enough. Yeah, left wing decisions were dodgy. João Pedro is great. Buonanotte will be handy. Goalkeeper and centre-back was neglected. I hear that. Like, this is an open space. Like, this isn't one where I'm going to start, like, trying to cuss people out for their opinions. I genuinely just want to hear what people are saying. 2 out of 10 because we only signed top quality strikers in Delap and João Pedro. The rest of the question. Give Hato the fair props as a good transfer. I'd say that. Give Hato the fair props and the Sugo. Because I think those are also good transfers. That's what pushes me up to a 5. And like everything else, because we didn't address the centre-back and the goalkeeper. But yeah, that's what I'd say against that. So you got to give those 2 credit. Esteval was signed last year, so I can't add that into this one. I can't. It just wouldn't feel right. 3 because João Pedro wasn't supposed to bang like this. Yeah, that's not fair though, because that's where you kind of have to give Sam Jewell his fair credit. You have to give Sam Jewell props for that one, because he would have expected him to do well for us. Around the 4 to 5, ultimately Maresca asked for players for some positions and we didn't deliver. Completely agree. Cucurella backup, good signing. João Pedro, great, and maybe Delap, which make... Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. Yeah, Napoleon, that's all good, bro. It's all good. I understand, man. Yeah, I'm not counting Esteval. That was from last summer. We done that last summer and we left him on loan there for the year. It is what it is. Yeah, TPP, like the João Pedro, that's one where you have to credit them. Where we're criticizing them for the lack of centre-back and goalkeepers, you got to give Sam Jewell his props for that one. Average like a 5 because the players aren't bad quality-wise, but all the other rivals strengthened. Well, to a point, I kind of feel like we have as well, but we've missed an opportunity to strengthen even further. That's what my problem is. I think we have strengthened, but not to the jump that we wanted. That's it. Not to the jump that we wanted. Asugo was in January. Was that one signed in January? Was that signed in When was Asugo transferred in? Am I bugging? Signs for Chelsea. He signed in... He completed the move on the 2nd of June. The transfer was agreed in March. Yeah, that'd be so real. That gets pushed into this summer. You agreed that in March. Like, they're saying January. The thing's telling me March. On the 20th of March, 2025, we signed Asugo for 18.5 million. Yeah, that'd be so real. Like, that goes into the summer. That goes into the summer. Esteval was last summer. That's the difference. Yeah, it was in March. It was in March. That gets thrown into this one. That we gotta be fair. That gets counted. So you won't count Quenda last season. We got Quenda last January, wasn't it? Was it Quenda in January? No, that was March 2. Yeah, that's not gonna count into next summer's. That's not. I ain't gonna do that. No. Absolutely not. Same day as Asugo. All right, cool. Yeah, so Quenda, that don't count for next window, the next summer window. I like that would be, yeah, that ain't it. Celtic made a loan approach for Datro Fofana. Look, the money is so little in Scotland. I ain't even shocked by that. Whatever. I won't even play broke gimmick with that. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, for me, a 5. What's the poll saying? What's the poll saying? It's between... That's a very tight poll, pause. That is a very, very tight poll. 4, 5, and 6 are all just beefing with each other. They're all just beefing with each other. Yo, big up BK, saying Sporting Director's staying. 2nd year summer window fail twice. Well, unsuccessful window, I hear it. You didn't complete all of your targets. And yeah, the 6-year deal is a bit dark. The 6-year deal is fucking dark. Yo, that's a fair point. You might have to go down to a 4 just for that. Yo, that's a very good point, BK. We just gave him a 6-year contract unwarranted. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Fermin deal's off. It was barely ever on in the first place. But yeah. Yeah, BK, Fairs for that super chat, man. Fairs. Ty says, not gonna lie, Maresca might walk himself if he's not backed. I'm not worried about that situation just yet. I'm not worried about that just yet. But things could still change. What do you mean Alex Goldberg is getting abused? Ollie. What are they saying to him over there?
Hold on.
What are they saying to him over there? That's a bit peak. But yeah, I'm not worried about that anyway. And also, look, Maresca, he's got 4 years left. He's got 4 years left. No. But if we keep taking the piss in future windows, then yeah. Because after next summer, that UEFA registering excuse, that's another one that is gone. Gone. So yeah. Big up Ilya saying, if you don't rate Buonanotte, just go watch 4 matches from last year against Man City, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, and Villa. If you still think the same, I don't know what to say. Bro, I saw his comp against Forest. I wasn't like wowed, but like I did see from the all-action comp, he never really gave the ball away. But even then, it's like, look, I'm just going to need to see a bit more. But show me what you've got at Chelsea. That's ultimately what I'm going to judge. So yeah. No, that wasn't it. Big up to Frosted Myth. Big up to Frosted Myth. He says 3 out of 10. Got bitch Nacho. Kittens. No centre back. No goalkeeper. Again, not Gusto. Hato. Pedro Delap. Lesugo. I'd rise up a bit for that, but I hear your points. No. It's for the next 2 years. It's strict. This summer, next summer. And then I think if we can keep ourselves above water, I don't think it's a problem past that. Big up to Barend. Big up, man. Yeah, Ches, I'm going to drop the link in a little sec. Come on, Lewis. We're world champions, but we're always buying for the future. We need to buy for right now, bruv. It's always a project every window. The fuck? I hear it. But it would be much less of an issue if we just got the profiles that we wanted. The centre-back and the goalkeeper. That'd be a much lesser issue if that was the case. Thankfully, it doesn't look like we're going to go in for that. Who's that winger that we were meant to look at over the last couple of days? I think the one from Braga. He might be going... Was it Leipzig or somewhere else? I don't really remember, but it doesn't seem like he's going to Chelsea now. So thankfully, we aren't going to burn another 40 million euros. Yeah, Roger Fernandez. Yeah, that's his name. Roger Fernandez. Yeah, he's going somewhere else. I forgot what club it is. I think it's Leipzig. I forgot what club it is. You guys might remember. But yeah. You just go get a centre-back and a goalkeeper, and I don't care what project you try to do after that, because I've got a squad that can contend and seriously contend. So, yeah. Barend, I agree. Get me a little bit of right now in him. Mike Mignon, please. Bit fucking late now, but yeah, the point still stands. Big up Ilya saying, of course you had Esteval for this year because they signed him for this year, not last year, even though we paid last year. But like that's the reason why I just feel like it's a bit shameless to count it. If you want to, go for it. But that wasn't a transfer made this summer. It was a transfer made last summer. That's why I don't really know if you can count it. If you want to, go for it. Barend, I'm just going to say, Rodrigo did not want to leave. He didn't want to go. If he wanted to leave, you would have seen a lot more clubs make a move for Rodrigo. Liverpool were waiting. Bayern were waiting. Arsenal were waiting. I think it's very obvious that Rodrigo didn't want to leave, brother. I think it's very obvious that he didn't want to leave. So, yeah, but big up, man. Big up, bro. Big up J Show saying UEFA restrictions, context, Garnacho, not the excuse. Ilya, I hear what you're saying, but like we're also got to think of it from the financial aspect because of the UEFA registering clauses. That's why I'm not really adding it to this one. But again, you can have your stance if you want it. It's all good. UEFA restrictions, context, Garnacho not an excuse. I agree. We didn't need Garnacho. We didn't need it. That money could have gone down and gone in for a centre-back. And instead, you're going to have two or one of them on the bench. Well, you could have had a centre-back starting. So, yeah. You taking Emi Martinez? Yeah, probably would be better than Sanchez. He's not bad at playing out the back, is he? I don't think I've heard anything like that with him. Still. What else? Big up to Vassal. What happens when Colwell comes back and we have a centre back in his place? You sort that out then. Like, I'm thinking now, I want to go for trophies now, and I need a centre-back that can do Colwell's role. How many times we've spoken about having quality depth? How many times? You don't talk about wanting to have the depth of the level in the Roman era and then say, oh, but I don't want to buy this guy because what happens when Colwell's fit? Who cares? You figure that out when he's back. The best one plays. Simple as that. Or you play both of them. And then you sell someone else. Maybe Chalobah goes, or Tosin goes, or Fofana goes, or something, or Badiashile goes. Who knows? But I don't care. You get the best, and then you sell the worst. That's just it. But yeah, big up Vassal. Big up. He says, I don't know what everyone is upset about. We will cook. Every transfer will bang. I have a feeling we're going to win some trophies, definitely. Yeah, I need that. Whatever you got, I need that. We need that. Like, I'll give all the transfers a chance to just show your worth. And then the rest, we'll just leave. We'll just judge based off what we've seen. But yeah, big up Vassal, man. I needed that, mate. Big up, bro. Big up to Fuzzbrain, saying, guys, we want competition for every position. Colwell's position in the team should not be guaranteed. Facts. I'm not thinking, oh, but Colwell needs a spot for next season. Look, you'll come back, and if you play well enough, you'll get it again. You get a good enough quality centre-back, then we have even less of a need to rush back Colwell. We probably won't do it anyway, because Maresca never plays that shit, but it just gives you less of a need to. Or like, look, it's too late now, but a good idea would have been to just bring Sarr back. That would have just been a much easier idea, but that's also kind of done. And do you want another riot from Strasbourg? Clear Lake won't. We won't care, but they will. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about, couldn't you just send Anselmino over there? You could have just sent Anselmino over there and then just like wheeled back, what's his name? Mamadou Sarr. Fuck me, we're brain dead. That makes... Maybe I should be the director, you know? Maybe I should be the director of football. Because that makes too much sense for us to have not done it. It makes way too much sense for us to have not done it. You take Anselmino. We're taking Sarr back. There you are. We have our centre back. You got a centre back. Go make him good. You know? Go make him good. Yeah, bruv. My first decree will be to bring back Christensen. Oh, no. People aren't going to vote for me now. Fuck. Damn it. We've already fumbled. Big up you. Big up you saying Jackson rejected Maresca. So Bayern better buy him. I mean... That's one way to say it. Because he did say he wanted to leave. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, fairs. I said my whole thing with keeping Jackson was pure selfishness. I know it's not what he would have wanted. I know it wouldn't have been fair for him. I am selfish and I will put the club first before any individual. I don't give a damn. But I get it from a player perspective. It's not really the right move. Yep. We've lost the support. Damn it. Dead before we even started. Oh, brother. Oh, TPP, don't do that. I just remembered that too. Oh, dear. Was there anything else? No, there wasn't. Let's get this link sent out then. Big up to every single one of you that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get this link sent out to the panel. Chez, I know you wanted the link as well. I'm going to get that sent over. But yeah, big up.
That's not Jabbo.
Up the Chelsea.
That's not Jabbo. That's not Lule. That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. That's not Lule. Don't Jabbo, 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 Lule, 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 Jabbo, 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 Lule, Lule, Lule. That's not Jabbo. Monty Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. Monty Jabbo. That's not Lule. That's not Lule. That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. That's not Lule. One man Lule on himself. That's not Jabbo. Monty Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. One man Jabbo on. That's not Lule. Monty Jabbo. That's not 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 Lule. That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo.
Get it up.
That's not Lule. Don't Jabbo, 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 Lule, 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 Jabbo, 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 Lule, Lule, Lule. That's not Jabbo. Monty Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. Monty Jabbo. That's not Lule. That's not Lule. That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. That's not Lule. One man Lule on himself. That's not Jabbo. Monty Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. One man Jabbo on. That's not Lule. Monty Jabbo. That's not Jabbo. That's not Jabbo.
Right, big up Joey, big up Nathan, big up Chez. I hope you guys are all good.
Doing all right. Yourself?
Depends on what you consider good.
What's happening, people?
It's been a very busy couple of hours. Very busy.
I knew it. I knew this was gonna fucking end up happening, bro. I fucking knew it.
Right now I've got like
bro.
Right now I've got like 30 minutes left of copium before I give up.
Copium. Don't even cope, Lewis. It's not worth coping for, bro. Not worth coping for. But they shown us. They shown us what they are, bro.
I'm speaking into existence. Fabrizio exclusive Christensen bomber.
They shown us who they are, bro. 2 summers in a row. They shown us who they are. That's it. That's it. They shown us who they are 2 summers in a row. There's nothing to it.
It's looking a bit dark.
There's nothing to it other than that, Lewis. That's what I'm saying. Nothing to it other than that.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? It's difficult, isn't it? Because
it's actually an hour. I'm pretty sure it's an hour and a half, Lewis.
Yeah, hour and a half. Yeah.
Lewis, you know what it is? We haven't spoken very much. I've been busy in it, but Joey speak with the man, them, you know what I'm saying? But it's difficult because Chelsea are basically relying on players. They've basically got on loan who they rate for next season, or they're relying on players who are injury prone. That's the issue. Because in isolation, Wesley Fofana is a calm centre back, but he's never fit. In isolation, we got a good strike force with the lap obviously free and fit to play. He's now injured. So all the players are relying on who are actually good, like Lavia, for example, who's good part of the squad, is injury prone. Our best players are injury prone. If we just sign a centre back, I don't think we'd be as annoyed because this tangent is an issue, but we can still achieve things with a good centre back with our team, you know what I'm saying? But Wesley Fofana's never fit. He's probably going to go down next week. Balenciaga's not even back yet. So we're actually stuck with Tosin and Chalobah. Why don't we get injured and we're finished? Literally.
It just feels like the whole window just was so misplanned, bro. Again.
I just agree with that.
No, listen, Chez. Just listen to me for a second, okay? Just listen to me for a second, all right? Because, like, all right, so I'm going to start with the striker position, okay? Like, all right, if Jackson, after the Club World Cup, came out and told us we were all in agreement after the Club World Cup that Jackson needed to go. Then why did we price him out until the end of the window?
Yeah, we'll see.
Why did we loan Guiu when a 2 month 2 month injury happens and Guiu's right back? Like, and not only is Guiu right back, now he's back cup tied. Like, all right, that's first. Okay, that's first. Okay, second, we go to the winger. All right. Oh, we don't have a ton of money, Joe. We don't have a ton of money. Okay, fine. If it's Garnacho, okay, fine, because Garnacho is homegrown. Technically, he doesn't fit in this whole UEFA bullshit. All right. Then why did you buy Gittens? If you buy Gittens, why did you price Nkunku out until the last minute of the window? Why did you price Jackson out to the last minute of the window? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We need it. All window. We everybody and their moms in the beginning of the window. Everybody said we needed a goalkeeper. Everybody.
I don't think it's as. I'm not even being positive. I don't think it's as.
I'm not.
That's why I can hear anyone saying it's a bad window. I get it.
I don't even see this as crime.
No, but Lewis,
I'm giving you facts. I'm actually just giving facts out. This is not crime. This is
no. I never said you're crime.
I'm asking questions. This is not.
But Lewis, here's a problem here.
I know what this. I know who they are now. Like I said in the beginning, I know who they are.
Joey, I get
I'm not going to expect anything more than who they are.
I don't know if this news about the finances. We need to be in the green zone. It's probably PR, but whether that's true or not, I don't think no one cares in it. Like, get good signings. Like Joey said, you decided to spend 50 on Gittens. It better work. But here's my thing, though. I'm not going to melt down as much as other people and go, oh, it's terrible. Because at the end of the day, where do you see Chelsea? We all want Chelsea, and we must compete for the league, correct? But I don't think exactly, because we all agree. So it's not arguing amongst each other. I don't think the club sees us being at that point yet. So in their eyes, if you need to be in the green zone and you need to hit a certain level, they'll get players who can grow into that level, but not necessarily pay the money to get to that level. You see, at Liverpool, for example.
No, but where I hear where Joey's coming from is we could be at that level with smarter decisions.
No,
90
that's why I
million
agree with you. That's why I agree with you.
centre back we've done. Even now, I'd like to see us in the rush for a centre back just based off the amount of incomings that we have just pulled off today.
No, Lewis, that's why the window ended right now and it's going to end very soon. If we don't get a centre back in, I'll be screaming what you're saying. And I'm saying it now anyway. Fuck that. I'm saying it now. I'm just saying they see Penders and Samina, all these guys coming in next season and being, yo, we think they're young, world-class talents. Plus the players we develop. It's jarring, I know, but that's how they see it. For us as fans, we want a centre-back today, a goalkeeper yesterday, go win the league. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're being too business about it. But I get the business side of it because we don't have a stadium like Liverpool's or the same like bread on that. So they're trying to do the business money model. I get it, but it's just jarring.
The sales is understandable, bro. Like I get it's making these sales. Like that part of it is not that's not the point. Like if you're gonna make sales on players that you know are gonna move, don't price them out. Like this is otherwise we're gonna be at the end of the window scrambling again. Like that's the reality. Because in the end, what you told us all window was these two need to move. And when did they move? Right at the back end of the window.
Yep, it's right by the end.
So all right. So don't feed me this story of we need to do this, and this, and then hey, your job has a deadline. Just like last year. Your job had a deadline, and at the end of the deadline, we only had one striker.
But you've had this season, Joey, they've actually the issue isn't the quantity, it's the quality. They've actually looked for quantity this season. They actually want two positions per two players per position. They've actually done Hato, Cucurella, James.
Sure. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right.
It's not about the quantity because they've actually got the quantity correct. Yeah, it's like we are debating, Joey, about the
Buonanotte is extremely
it's just Buonanotte and Gittens and stuff. If it was a Leao and
guys, Garnacho with Gittens, if anything,
it's a combination of both of them.
It's a combination. It's not like Garnacho is terrible.
I don't even mind Gittens, and some people don't mind Garnacho. That's cool. But it's the combination of both, and then cheaping out on the Buonanotte. Like that's the problem for me. That's more of a problem for me. You see what I'm saying? Like that. I get you could play João Pedro in the 10. I get all that. But the way the whole thing is moving, just it in the end is underwhelming.
Yeah, because we expect more from
It's
a team
underwhelming, bro. It really is.
Trophies, isn't it? You want us to push on. Like, it's disappointing to see. But Buonanotte said might be a good player. He might turn to be a baller, but it's just hope, innit? Gittens as well. Garnacho can. By the way, I expect Garnacho to be up GA. Like I know people are rating, but I still think he'll get goals and assists. Gittens, he's not looking good.
Just give him a chance to.
Yeah. Lewis, I'm on your wave still. I'm like, I don't rate these men in isolation. I'm not gonna go begin the window and say to you lot on the stream, I want Garnacho and Gittens. That's a lie. But at the same time, I'll be like, you know what? We've improved each season and we actually won along the way, which Arsenal don't do and other teams don't do. Cool. Now let's see if we can push on and compete for the league and win an FA Cup, win the Carabao Cup. Because if we do that with these signings, I don't think much people are going to complain. If we come third or second, compete, don't win it, unfortunately, which would be an L, by the way, but we win the FA Cup and go far in the champs, we'll be sitting here going, you know what? Go add that little bit more into the squad. But we just don't know.
It's simple. Just like compete for everything, win something.
100%. I'm just going to be honest, bro. I'm just going to be honest. I really, really hope that the lap injury isn't as bad as
I think we all are praying.
It isn't worse. It isn't worse. Okay, like it isn't worse than what they're putting it on to be. Like I just really hope it is.
Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario is November.
I feel like Chaz, I feel like that was the dagger in the heart for this.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was really the dagger.
That and the Cobble one, literally.
It felt like we were all everybody like attacking wise, we were moving attacking wise. It felt like we were moving. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like those two together, and then we had Cole coming back. Like we were gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that specific injury really, really hurt us. Like honestly, it really hurt us. Now I don't think Guiu is that bad either. Like I don't necessarily not rate Guiu either, but it's just
he's not a finisher.
No, that's not even it. It's literally not even it. That's literally not even it. It's just it to me. It's just like, all right, if we're gonna get Guiu, are we gonna like get something else then to help that? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we're still making a sale. We're still making a sale here. Like, are we gonna get something else?
There is the balance.
Something else to help that. No, Chaz, the something else to help that was already made with Buonanotte before the injury. And that's the part that it feels like the dagger in the heart. Because we said, all right, we don't need Javi Simmons, it's cool. And then we're like, all right, we're gonna get Buonanotte. It's like, all right, but Buonanotte, like, he may come good. Like, who knows, bro?
No one knows. That's the thing.
But who knows, bro? I'm not about to say. From what I've watched from the guy, is mostly, in my opinion, like an inverted winger from the right side.
No, but Ben is
he's a left-footed player. Like we have hundreds.
Hey, Joey, he's just back up.
Four left-footed players on our team, bro. Like I don't know, bro. It just feels all off to me. Like
my thing is just in spite of all of that, the clear areas that we wanted to address, we didn't address. That would have made it a lot easier. Play up, Steve. That's why everyone's so frustrated. It'd be a lot more easier to deal with all the other moves if we just got a centre back and or a goalkeeper in.
Yeah, no, fact. Centre back as well.
I mean, it's like Joey just said, man. It's a trend of how they've been operating over the last 2 or 3 years, or like 4 transfers.
I mean, if you 3 windows.
Okay, I'll give you 3 windows, because I go back to at the beginning of the summer. I like in Joey's group chat, like I was bitching a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, but I had a feeling like this is what we were going to end up with, just based off of what I saw previously. And a lot of people forget just because now that Joao Pedro is like he's like amazing and he has shown that he's taken the next level, but Ekitike was actually a smokescreen for him at the beginning of this summer, and people didn't, and we totally forgot about it because Joao Pedro has turned out to be really good and has taken that next step. Now we saw that with Garnacho. Like as much as everybody wants to say like we got like, man, it's like a lot of our things kind of fell through. No, like this was the plan, was to bring him in, because you don't just pay 10 million above what you publicly say that you're willing to pay in order to go for a market opportunity. Like he was in the plans, like, and I guarantee, and I don't want to say guarantee, but most likely he will be the starter if we have one. Because I mean, playing our two best wingers are all supposed to be on the right side, but if one of them gets hurt, then we're fucked at winger. You know what I mean? So, like the thing is,
no, we're not. Well, we're not.
Yeah, numbers wise, we're not, but quality wise, that's what I'm saying.
We can have a debate on this, but I don't think we are.
All right, fair enough. But the thing is,
I'll talk after.
Yeah. Go ahead. But all I'm saying is like they're giving Maresca this thing. They're giving Maresca little to operate with and saying, here, go and do what you did last season, which is bad preparation. Like I was expecting that at least we would. I'm not saying that we were going to have the transfer period like Liverpool had and just went and got all like amazing world-class level players in the right positions. No, I'm not saying that, but I was expecting for us to like take that next step, and instead we just did what we usually do, which is alarming considering that this is them on their best behavior before the Roman stipulations cut out. That's why like a couple weeks ago I said like I think our owners are a compilation of all the other American owners in like Liverpool, Arsenal, and United, because they've shown characteristics of all each. I think our squad is strong enough to where we're going to get top four, and I think that we're going to be. I think we're really going to compete in the UCL. There's no doubt in my mind we are going to compete in UCL, regardless of the shit window that we have. I just thought that we were going to have a fair chance at least learning how to compete for the Prem this year. But again, Maresca got his legs cut up from underneath him. And the only way we can survive is like Maresca has to rotate more than what he's used to. But again, we don't have enough rest. And he also is a big he's a big believer of trusting you first before giving you an opportunity. So it's kind of that situation where I think like towards the end of the season, we're going to be back to where we were last year, or like during this club. I think we're going to reach our Club World Cup form towards the end of the season, just because like we're going to lose the battle of attrition because we only had 3 weeks off, folks. Like,
I don't know though about that, because
we only had 3 weeks off.
Like the big thing with me with this is just the quality. Can this? I feel like they buy underperformers, bro, all the time. They're trying to buy underperformers and then show that they can be performers. Like I think that like that's the model. Is like if they'll go and find someone who's underperforming from where at the club that they're at, think that they can bring us to our club and then make them into something that's more than what they are. Like that's literally every one of our signings this summer outside of Hato. Every single one.
Yeah.
Gittens, Garnacho, Pedro, Delap, all technically underperformed based off of what they expect from them in different ways. Every single one.
I don't know if the same applies for Delap and Joao Pedro, but I hear the narrative.
I disagree with that.
What do you mean? Joao Pedro had 5 goals last year.
It's not about goals.
Joao Pedro.
Wait. But you're expecting overperformance based off of his quality, correct?
No, but like I think that was just solely based.
off of
I
what
think that's
he
more
did.
solely based on like his goal tally than like what he was actually doing at.
Okay, but
Especially
that's-
Delap did well there for a relegation.
Yes, but that's underperforming because he's at a poor club. Like
Oh, so underperforming to the expectations at Chelsea.
Yes, exactly the point.
Okay.
That's exactly the point. They underperformed
I understand.
their previous clubs. It's not like we bought a guy who came off.
I thought it was like everyone's at the Garnacho
You know what
thing
I'm
where
saying?
they're just stinking of
No,
piss.
no,
and
no.
everything.
Like I'm using it in a overarching sense, like underperforming. João Pedro had 5 goals last year. He's 5 goals in 5.
No, but Joey, you know that model
You know
you're
what I'm
saying?
Garnacho
Joey,
had
hold on.
6 goals. They expect more from him. You know what I'm saying?
No, Joey,
Yeah,
I
I
hear
get
what
your
you're saying,
stance.
yeah.
I get
But at
you.
the end of the day, that model is not bad at all. Because if you get a João Pedro 55 million, who's quote unquote underperforming to our level, and you bring him in and he overperforms, that means the investment was spot on. Because you
Correct.
saw a low asset.
Yeah,
Correct.
value
But
asset.
that's Joey's point right there, though.
correct.
But
This
no,
is my
let me
point. though.
let me hold on.
My
Let
point
me
is,
land.
though, Ches,
So,
my point is, though, Ches, the entire window is that.
no, but
Yeah.
Joey, here's the
That's
thing,
my
yeah.
point.
Here's the thing. I disagree when I don't know if you said the guy said before. We always do this. That's incorrect. Caicedo, Enzo. Move on. Same people, by the way. So we can move on from that point. But I'm just what I'm trying to say is that
Bro, we've stopped that. We've stopped that.
Those moves happened when Bowley was a part of the transfers. By the
stopped
way,
that move
like
type
no, bro.
he wasn't. No. He
those-
was involved
Ches,
in
you really
actually
believe we're gonna
recruiting
buy
them.
another
Not the
to bring him in.
Caicedo Enzo ones.
No,
Yeah,
come
the
on.
Caicedo and
That's
Enzo.
true facts. That they happen under the new regime.
In the near future, you believe we'll buy
No,
another?
George, that point I agree with. But when people were saying to me it was Tobo, it wasn't because my man, what's his name? Egg Barley had to intervene.
No. I'm just
you're-
saying, I'm just basing it. I don't care about that. I'm basing it off of what they are now. Okay.
Oh, do I feel like we'll go for another
Who they
one?
are now. Who
No.
they are. How they're moving right
Here's
now.
the thing. I don't
In
think
the
they'll need
last
to.
2 years.
No, Joey, to answer your question and go back to my original point, I don't think they'll need to spend another 100 million on a type player again because they would believe and I would hope that the players they bought who are undervalued assets, like you said, will develop into those players anyway. We won't need to spend 100 million on a young player anymore.
100%.
Because we'll have Saul and
Agreed.
Lowen at Strasbourg coming, Penders who will become a 50 million goalkeeper next year for free, basically. So my point is, let me have a point, yeah? I genuinely believe, yeah, if I look at my squad now, answer yourself this question. Can we improve on last year's result against Brentford away? Maybe. That's how I'm looking at each game. That's what I'm saying, Lewis. So people looking at end of the season, we might not win the league. I agree with that because Liverpool better than us as a fact. But am I going to go to Joey and the man them on the panel and go, can we improve against Brentford away? Yes. Did we improve against Fulham at home? Yes. Do I feel like we'll beat one of the top 6 teams this season at home, i.e. the teams we haven't beaten, i.e. not Spurs? Yes. Do I think we can compete in the Champions League with our squad? Yes. Now, people go to me and go, like I said myself, we're relying on injury-prone players, which is also correct. So Chalobah is not the most injury-free player ever. So if he gets injured, we've kind of finished. Bafana's injury-prone, Lav is injury. These are key players in our team. The Lap's now injured again. He might become injury-prone with his hamstring injury. God willing, he doesn't. But I don't look at my squad this year and go, it's got worse or it hasn't improved. I genuinely believe we've actually improved. Now, your argument and my argument even is, could we have improved a better percentage-wise? Probably. If you buy Leao instead of Gittens, for example, or Lookman even, who's not even great, but he's better than Gittens, your floor improves, right? But I'm not going to lie and sit here and go, I genuinely believe we still have one of the best depth in the league. Like, genuinely, I don't look at our squad and go,
the best. I guess. I don't know. I don't rate a lot of their teams in this league.
Look at Arsenal's team, right? They're gassing up their attack, right?
I don't really rate a lot of these teams, bro. So I guess you're.
Okay, I'm just using an example of people who unanimously believe the teams will
also
compete.
works to level the playing field a bit.
Yeah.
There we go, do this. Look at Liverpool and Arsenal. Okay, Liverpool different. We're talking Arsenal.
I mean, we watched them yesterday.
Is Eze even better than flipping Esteval like that? So the development. You're telling me Esteval and Eze can't put up some of the numbers this year?
So I don't disagree.
That's my point.
I don't. I don't
I hear it.
disagree with what you said. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, I'm not saying
we're
he's going
talking
to be better
about.
than them. I'm just saying. Get
All
my
right,
point.
Chance,
I
guess
understand
the
what you're
disappointment-
saying.
I guess the disappointment is this, right? Like in the end, is this, and me and Lewis say it all the time, right? We say it all the time. We feel like we're so close, bro, that we get
Exactly.
the title. Like we really do. We don't. It's not that we don't rate this team, bro. We feel like we're close enough to win the title. We do. Me and Lewis, we've sat here and said that. If we got a little bit more quality, we felt like we could win it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all we've been saying in this
And
entire
Drew, I've
time.
even just said a centre back. I don't think we need a goalkeeper.
Like,
So
if
the goal.
we said we needed a center back before the window started.
Yeah, I know. We said this.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
If we got
If we
one
would've-
solid center back, we felt like we could potentially have won this thing this year. And
Like, I don't-
with the unfortunate injuries and all that. But that's
By
how
the way, you know if Liverpool don't get
you know what
Guehi,
I'm
that's
saying?
not good,
We
by the way.
don't. It's not
Yeah.
that we
And Lewis,
don't.
have we spoke on that? If
we
they don't
rate
get
this-
Guehi,
we rate this team that.
Oh
much.
yes, yeah, but I'm just waiting to
their
see how
defensive
that
depth
goes.
looks kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it doesn't look that great.
Who, Liverpool's?
Yes.
Hey, but
Bro,
going back to what?
Van Dijk
Hey,
or Konate
Depends
injury
how
away
long Kanate's out for.
Bro, they're one Van Dijk or Konate injury away from being a very skeptical back line. I'm telling you.
more
Facts.
like
They're
more like
already-
I
Virgil
hear
van
that,
Dijk
but
and
again, we
Gravenberch.
talk about the level playing
Gravenberch.
field. So I feel like that goes the same for all of us. Sorry, Cenac,
Yeah.
what were you gonna say, bro?
I hear
No,
you.
I was just gonna say, like, going back to what Ches said earlier, as far as we don't need $100 million player again. I agree, but if we would have just made like two moves, like the Magnan deal for 25 mil or the Hincapié deal for 52, and then we did the rest of what we're doing, I would have been okay with that. Like that actually helps us more
If you told
towards
me we got that
winning the
same
league.
Hincapié deal that Liverpool got, that Arsenal got,
Arsenal,
I would be sitting here. I wouldn't have a complaint. They have an option.
Exactly.
to buy, bro. I wouldn't be sitting here to complain at all. I wouldn't.
exactly,
Literally,
exactly.
it's an option, bro. It's not even it's an option.
No,
It's an
but
option.
Arsenal could
Like-
fuck up and just say we don't want him, and then he's back on the market again
Yeah,
next
and
year.
then he's back on the market. Like,
Hey, man, them in the chat
you're
don't
right.
understand.
Mafia, you might be right.
Yeah.
Mafia, you might be right. He might not secure us the league. You might be right. But I feel like with him, we
What's
would
the
be
chat
a lot
saying?
closer.
No
You
one said
have
anything
like-
crazy, but they're like, oh, Ches is coping. The issue is this. Ask Joe, I do streams every day over the past week, giving away. I've said all along, I think Chelsea can compete for the league and win a trophy, which is what we all want.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've said I believe the
If I
same
believe
thing.
that, how am I coping? That's actually what I actually believe with the squad.
No, I think we
I
all
think as
agree.
a bare minimum, we are not
Yeah.
going to be in a top 4 race.
I think
I don't think
collectively
we'll do
we
either,
all
yeah.
agree. I think collectively we all agree. Like we can compete in the league this year and get a trophy this year, considering
Yes.
how we're built right
believe
now.
that.
I think
That's
I think the only disagreement is like we could have done much more. Like how I
No, but
like
even
how
that, I don't think it's a disagreement. Sorry to interrupt, because I think we
Yeah.
all agree we could
Yeah, I
have
said
done more.
that. Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
but I'm saying based off of what we've seen, like different deals that have gone down that were attainable for on our end. Like Hincapié for one, like you have Caicedo, who is your captain of your country. That is the easiest deal to do. We have an agent right there who could have just been like, hey bro, tell me what you want. I'll go to Chelsea and be like, hey, let's make a deal.
I mean, we don't have to get stuck on Hincapié, by the way.
I know
There's
that's what
other
I'm
place
saying,
out
but
there.
I'm
You
using
don't have to
Hincapié
get
as
stuck on it being Hincapié. It's the fact
Yeah.
of the matter that we just see that we obviously have one player for that center back spot.
yeah. But
That's it. We got one guy for that spot. That's the reality. That's it.
I think they're gonna put
Everybody else
Badia
isn't
Shield when he
necessarily
comes
the
back.
right fit for it.
I think Badia Shield's gonna move right into that spot when he comes back, though. By the way,
Well, he's gonna have to.
yeah.
I'd have to, yeah.
He's got to hope he can account for himself off the ball, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Max tweet.
So we look saying like I heard Joey say he's been saying for time 4 out of 10 window. What's Lewis and my man saying as well? The other brothers. What you man saying out of 10?
About what?
Your window.
Four.
Rating the window.
Four.
I'm saying somewhere between a 4 and a 5. I was thinking
Same.
5, but then we re-signed the sporting directors on a 6 year, and I think that's enough to lower it to a 4. So
Yeah,
what's
it's
this
a
tweet?
4
Chelsea
out of
looked at opportunities today, but as of an hour ago, word was the window was over, and the focus on sales to balance out the UEFA restrictions. Maresca wanted someone to come in up front that he worked with. So Jackson was the best. Big up, Dag. Welcome to the stage, bro. So Jackson was the best option to come back. And then after that, Guiu. Fermin Lopez was seen as an opportunity, but even though his agents pushed, he wasn't convinced to leave. And the club are very happy with the ability of Buonanotte. I don't have any info on why Simmons didn't happen other than Chelsea thought they had a deal earlier on in the window verbally. On the outside, it was seen as a no-brainer. Centre-back would have happened with a first-team outgoing, but that wasn't the case. We've just had, 2, 3. Chelsea have also made promises to Achimpong with his game time and future here after 8 to 10 clubs inquired this window.
Lewis, you know what I'm going to say on this? Remember last year?
Told you.
I remember sitting here. Rivals were cooking us. Chelsea fans were cooking the team. And we achieved everything we needed to achieve. That's why I'm not going to naively do the same thing this year and go, oh, we're going to get top 5 again. Because it's not even coping. Last year, we sat here on these streams, everyone was like mid-signings. Why are we signing Felix last minute? Some people got gassed over that. Sancho was a dead deal. Osherman didn't happen. And rivals, I literally have screenshots of it. You might know I keep my receipts. We're saying you might won't even get top 6. Lewis, I think you on...
but Ches, I hear that, but now the expectations have changed a bit. We're not thinking of just the top 4 race no more.
Exactly.
We're thinking of
we competed until when? December the 14th? And
around mid-December.
What happened around that situation? I'll tell you what happened. Fofana got injured, Laville got injured, squad morale went down. This season,
also, don't forget the sporting director sold our depth
we'll
too.
We'll still be good, though. We'll still be good. I'm telling
you.
you.
I hear that, but you're talking with the same expectations of last season, which is the top 4, not the title. Now it's the title. We're looking at it's like we've still made improvements, but we haven't done enough to confirm it. And that's why there's still question marks, because now the targets have changed. I hear your argument. If we're talking about can Chelsea make top 4, not thinking about it. Easy, light work.
Oh, so Lewis, ask the question. The panel can answer this. I'll shut my mouth. So if we sign Man Yang and Hincampe, we're winning the league then. Is that what you man are saying?
Yeah.
Challenging. I said
it means we're
I'm
challenging.
Let's
not do that.
Wait. No, I get what you're saying, but
who was the other 2?
What are you saying?
Mignon, and who was the other 2?
He said Hincapie. He said Hincapie.
Oh yeah, top 2 guaranteed.
That's
guaranteed.
What we're, that. We had it in our hands. Like that's the whole point. That's why we're not as happy as we can be, because we had it in our hands. The ability to capitalize on these teams not being in their best position right now. Arsenal look dog shit, bro. They look terrible. And Liverpool's defense, man, Mark Guehi's going to have to step up big time. And I don't know where he's going to go in for. Is he going to go in for Van Dijk? Is he going to go in for Konate?
Yeah, man, that's top 2. That stinks. We ain't Arsenal, man.
Bro, you're tripping.
But top 2 would be the minimum. That'd be the minimum.
Oh, but Lewis, that wasn't my question, bro. My question was very
vivid. Where we can go.
Would we win the league?
Okay, you want the chest then? Yes, the league. Yes.
Why are we not allowed to be fans?
We would have chess to win it at least.
Why are
you not hearing my point? Do you know what my point is?
We would have chess to win it. Why does it have to be so black and white?
Joey, we're actually missing my point.
Black and white.
Joey, I just hopped in here. So let him explain. I just hopped in.
Go on, Ches. Land your point.
My point is actually very clear. The point isn't to not have chess back in the team. I'll be backing my team on streams and that. My point is, it wouldn't have guaranteed anything. No signings
guaranteed.
That's my point.
Sure.
Not even Liverpool. They're not guaranteed to win.
I'm reverting back to last season. Yeah, last season I was hearing you won't even make top 6.
Okay, hold on.
So you think we're doing the same thing now, just to a higher extent?
Yeah. Hold on. He landed.
One sec. I'm not even going to name the big Chelsea accounts. You ran over that. Oh, we're terrible.
Brody. That wasn't your point. You said here. You were talking about us. You landed. Done. You don't have to talk about these big accounts. We don't care. That's not us. We're reasonable people. All right. This is the part that I'm struggling to understand. This is the part that I'm struggling to understand. Last season, you saw a struggle because of the dude that was in goal, right? So this season, because we didn't upgrade, Like, is it not? Is it not practical to think that he
We
can
take
fuck
one
up
point
again?
at a time because you said that's something I disagree with. You said the reason why we struggled last season with top 4 was because of Sanchez. Is that your point?
Yes, I can say that confidently.
What?
He blew multiple games that would have made us comfortable.
It was the
No,
goal
he-
scoring. What are you talking about?
He literally costed us 11
Lewis
points.
scored 7 goals in 7 games.
us.
What are you doing
No,
here?
no, no.
Against the
He
big six
literally
teams, he
cost
cost us, bro.
11,
Yeah.
No,
11 points.
but guys, you're falling into the trap of both arguing over good points. You're both correct. The attack was garbage. Our goalkeeper was garbage.
Yeah.
That's it.
Correct.
Yeah, save yourself going back and forth over 2 correct points. Genuinely.
So that segues onto the point with this summer, right? Because we didn't get that keeper, right? Now we can feel like this like state of sameness, if that makes sense. Like we can expect the same things that happened last year because he already showed us that he wasn't of the quality. So you're telling me that if there was a better keeper to come in to protect that goal, are you saying that I can't feel more confident that we'll do better than we did last season?
My just thing is, I think Ches is the other side. We're saying at least we've improved one side with the attack.
Okay.
You said Lewis. I think that's your last part.
But then look at Man City. But then look at Man City.
Lewis, you know what's so funny? My
No,
man
but I
said
think
the
even
reason
last
why
season
we
were better
didn't.
defensively than
This
City.
actually made me laugh. My man said the reason why we struggled for top 4 was because of a goalkeeper. We had the third best defense in the league with Tosin and Chalaba.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
but I'll be
we
real. Like, Sanchez was
Yeah, but
garbage.
we could have.
It wasn't Austin and Chalaba. It was
But we
both.
just saw the
Joey, we
structure
didn't
of the
score any
team.
goals. When we made top 4, who scored? Cucurella.
Ches, we just saw the structure of the team
Bro.
improve massively, and the fact that we can all recall certain games where Sanchez.
Am I over here?
Am I over here
tripping? Am I over here tripping? Like, am I literally tripping?
One sec. Go see that.
No, I was just gonna say we can all
I've seen that.
count on us.
In my chat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's me, man. What's up? I rarely come on because I usually work, but it's Labor Day here, so I have the day off, so I was able to jump on.
Yeah.
But anyways, like Sanchez, I think Sanchez is he is fucking horrible, but he has a purpose, right?
People think I don't.
No. But let me finish my point though. Let me finish my
Let him
point.
go. Go on, Cena.
Because I was gonna say, like, we can say, like, the structure of our team defensively has massively improved under Maresca, and then there were certain times where Sanchez was directly involved with us allowing a goal. Like we can all recount different games. We don't have to get into that, but he was also individually directly involved with us dropping 11 points. So if we had 11 points and let's say we didn't concede, like, let's say 8 goals less, we're looking at our defense being on the same par as Liverpool and Arsenal last year. But because of the goalkeeper, we conceded 43 points and we lost 11 points.
We conceded 2 more goals in Liverpool last season.
But I'm saying, like, it could have been better if it wasn't Sanchez in this behind the sticks.
We finished on 71 points last season, right?
Oh, we had to drop our line
69. Sorry, 69. We finished on 69. You add those 11 points, we're comfortably in third. Comfortably.
I never said I want Sanchez.
You're comfortably in third.
So
I
you're trying to. I
don't even disagree with you, man. I want him gone. Yes.
No, I understand. But the whole point of, like, the attack was you're fighting a battle that doesn't need to be fought.
Exactly.
Like that's really what it is. You're fighting a battle. You're saying things that doesn't need to be said. Like, at the end of the day, if we had a better keeper, we would have had more points. Like, that's point blank simple.
But that's a mutually exclusive point. I agree. We're both right. Well, Lucy, we already know we're both right. We needed more goals, and we need to concede less mistakes from the goalkeeper. My argument was, I would be happy in the next 55 minutes, whatever it is, if it's a centre back coming, because I genuinely believe we could still win majors with this goalkeeper. Ironically, because like you said, defensively we're set up in a good way, and the goals were a massive problem from like January all the way up into the World Cup when we fixed it up. The
Yeah, I
goals
think we're going to score more goals this
season. Look at the
season.
Fulham game. Look at the Bournemouth games. Look at all these games. It was 1-0, missed chance, they score, they win. Look at Everton game. Jackson, that bozo, misses from 2 yards out a header.
That's that same Fulham game that bro gave away the goal.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I want him gone. But I think attacking wise,
but in the same, I disagree. I would disagree. I think if we had that keeper, we would have been solid last season, and this season we would be comfortably in a title race. I don't think the attack made that big of it, it did. We did a great job with the attack this season, and that's why I feel even more confident saying that we can fight for the. We can fight for the.
That's why I think we can compete because of our attack. I genuinely think our actual part of GA, it won't be mad numbers. Maybe like 12. And it will come cool. Gittens, I think, will be poor. I'm annoyed at that signing. I genuinely believe Esteval, Palmer, Buonanotte, who I'm missing, Neto, can all contribute. I don't look at our attack and go.
I don't know why we're so like. I don't know how you can give anything towards Buonanotte, like or Garnacho at this point. Like, how can you give anything towards them at this point?
Because they're going to be better than George and Sancho.
I
don't even know about Sancho.
Sancho, bro. Sancho was mid. Like
you just downplay Gittens, though. Like I don't get how you downplay. All of them are unknowns in my opinion.
Yeah, I hear it, but I can't say Sancho's mid and then Gittens and Garnacho might have something.
Yeah, Lewis, Sancho was useless. He offers nothing. He has no pace, nothing.
Yeah, we still gotta wait for what Gittens and Garnacho can offer with us too. I'm just saying the energy's got to be the same for all of them, innit?
Yeah. I mean, our attack got more athletic and like they can actually help cover on the defensive side, which Sancho, he was useless tracking back and doing all that stuff. But other than that, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's either the game comes down to can you score goals and can you stop goals? Like we can score goals, but I mean, we did have VAR help us out in 2 goals that were, that we did let in. So, again,
I don't want to give like too much credit to anybody who hasn't played yet. Like that's it. Like I'm not giving Gittens that much credit, and I'm not gonna give him too much hate. I'm not gonna give Garnacho too much credit, and I'm not gonna give him too much hate. Like everybody gotta prove it to me now. Like that's it. Like football,
that should be.
Play, that's it.
You just guess what you've already seen. Neto, Esteval, João Pedro, Delat, Palmer.
Exactly. Like that you can trust. You know what I'm saying? At this
our midfield, we know what they got. Our fullbacks, we know what they got. There's 2 areas.
I'm not about to give Garnacho, he's gonna get GA based off of what? Till he shows it to me. Based off of what?
My opinion, obviously.
Of course, I'm just saying. I don't like you giving Garnacho credit and then taking away credit from Gittens for playing 70 minutes.
No, the reason why I'm giving Gittens less is purely because we've seen Garnacho do it in the league. That's why.
What? He's done what in the league?
No, but my point is
other than stink. What has he done other than stink?
You just made my point hyperbole. I never said he done great things. I said we've seen him do it in the league. I never said what he's done. I said I've seen him at least play in the Premier League.
No, but like that's gonna be the question.
He's been here longer.
Come on, bro. That is just an argument filled with fallacy.
You can't say he's done it in the league and then not say what he's done in the league.
He said I've seen him run for 2 years in this league. He can do it. Like, come on, bro. There is no way.
Generally speaking, with better players, I think he'll do better. I'm not saying he'll do great, but that's my prediction.
All I'm saying is
there's a theory in that. Okay,
right,
yeah,
no. Believe that. That's
no. But I will hear that over. He's done it in the league because he hasn't done it.
This argument is so impossible to actually think about, bro. Because when you think about it, like y'all do realize that the only reason he's gonna do better is because he has less attention on him, and that's the only reason why. It's not because
he has more attention on him. If anything,
he has better.
What I'm saying is that is at least more logical than saying he's done it in the league before.
He's gonna have back post opportunities on his own.
Exactly, like when people are worried about João Pedro, Cole Palmer, Liam Delap, like he's
West Ham goal against Neto goal against West Ham. That's the kind of goals I'm gonna see.
But the same way you man are saying you don't think he'll do much, I'm just saying I think he'll do better than most people expect. That's all.
No, I'm saying that's more of a
I mean,
better
that's
theory
fair.
than saying he's done in the
No,
league.
Lewis,
Because
and the
all he's
reason why
done
I'm
in the
saying
league
no
is
one
is
is
not only
hating.
because he's played
Just
in a
show
Man
us
United team.
on the pitch. No one is hating. That's all we're trying to say.
Yeah,
That's
so I
what
never
he's
said
gonna
hating.
do.
I'm
No
saying a lot
one
of
until
people.
they
Joey, a lot
give
of Chelsea fans
enough
like Garnacho
opportunity
won't do
now.
anything. I hate him already. I'm more like
I don't even
like
want to
Lewis
hate
said.
on Garnacho. I said I wasn't going to give Garnacho enough opportunity. Bro, I just need footballers to play football for me now. I got to put the hate aside and just play football. Like, if
Matty,
you can't
that's my
play
thing. I think
football,
we're
then
improving
I'm
today.
going to be upset. That's it. Like, Gittens has not had a good start. Fair enough. But he's played 70 minutes total. So, like, Garnacho hasn't seen the pitch yet. Buonanotte hasn't seen the pitch yet. I'm not going to hate on him until I just feel from what I've watched from these players, it's just we're cycling through. Fucking we're developing Buonanotte. We don't even have the opportunity to buy him afterwards.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're
No, we
developing,
have first buyback, to be fair.
developing him for Brighton. So like even if he does hit, then what?
He just goes back.
He goes back.
Yeah.
Unless he wants
So
to
like
move.
what?
Then we get,
But I think he's just a placeholder before
Matt Law
Kinda
tweets.
comes in anyway. So
Yeah, more or
Lewis,
less.
it's
I
gonna be a
think
bunch of
Esteval's going to
PR
be
man.
directly with
There is
Palmer
still no
next year.
progress on the future of Sterling.
Shock.
I was on $350 a week.
Yeah, so we needed all that $300 mil just to cover keeping
And the
Sterling
Tyreek George's
Sterling
transfer
in
fees
the,
just going straight in the back pocket of Sterling. That's dark.
That is
just sitting
dark,
on his
man.
bread, living in London, chilling with his family, son's in the academies. He's chilling, bro.
Yeah.
His son is at Arsenal, right?
Yeah,
so.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's
Damn.
baking, bro. He's baking.
Damn, that sucks.
He's liming, like he's liming. He's just chilling out, man. Man's just chilling.
I mean, bro's missing the World Cup, so I think he's the one that's gonna have
More
to
or
take
less.
it to heart.
Oh, he weren't making that with or
I know
without
he weren't
Alonso.
making it
Nah.
anyway, but still, like that's all they play for.
Sterling
He's
is
how old is he now? 31.
Yeah.
31.
Yeah.
I mean, bro,
officially retired.
he started football so early, so he's at
Joey, if he tried, he
Yeah,
can
of
get
course.
one more MLS contract or Saudi thing.
You don't want to leave London,
wanna
though,
go.
bro.
That's
Yeah.
the problem,
Lewis,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
He wants to
I mean,
retire, bro. That's what he wants. He wants.
This is his last payday then. If he wants to stay this contract, then
No,
this
he
is
wants
it.
to
course, yeah,
retire,
he's
bro.
making
Yeah, then it's
16
his last
mil.
payday, innit?
No, but
Yeah.
seen that. I
He's
genuinely think
making
he could have gone to
16
Saudi
mil.
and earned more money.
Play football after
Genuinely.
his contract, bro. We're not gonna see him play football after his contract. He's gonna be chilling.
Yeah,
Football,
and
man.
you know what? Some people like can be content with the money that they already have and like the lifestyle that they have. Like he wanted to come back to London to be around his family and to grow his
He has
existing
enough money
primary.
problems, bro.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sometimes there are
He's
exceptions
gotten
where it's
multiple
like
good big contracts. Don't get it twisted.
exactly, man.
Yeah.
Some people are just content with the amount of money that they've already had. He has a comfortable living where he's at, so. Why would you want to change that just to make
Also,
like
man, I'm saying, I don't know yet. I'm
extra
never listening
million?
to this sub guy ever again. Never again, man. The
You
amount
see,
of
fat
PR.
ass bony face got moved to fucking Werder
Oh.
Bremen.
Fat ass
Oh,
bony face. God.
Put on some weight, huh? Yeah.
That boy 250, 260 out there.
Bro, I had to do a double take. I thought he was gone when he came to the bridge. I didn't know that was him. Like I thought that was a different person. I did not know that was
Hopefully,
Boniface.
Liverpool doesn't happen. It gives us a better chance of winning the league.
A little bit, yeah.
Because if they get an injury, which
That
is
shit's gonna happen, bro.
so, yeah.
That's just
I was hoping we'd have some balls to go and hijack it. Oh, you just done your medical. Nice. You want a replacement right here. There's a Disasi. We'll take Guehi. Big up. Let's have some balls, bro. Drop down the table. Well, you know what? Again, you're talking to Barcelona. It was fucking obvious. But I don't want
Man,
to
give
do
it a
it.
rest, bro.
Don't think they're
Give
really
it a
talking
We
rest.
need a centre back.
Give
What
it
is
a
going on
rest,
with this
bro.
Guehi situation?
Now you heard the report. That's what Josh is there for.
Joey, the manager doesn't want to let him leave, basically.
Yo,
So-
I heard he would quit.
Starting to leave, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Hey
he's
man,
too
Leverkusen
professional. He's too professional like
just fired Eric Ten Hag.
Eric
so
Ten Hag.
I'm
But
sure he got that
he
in the
just
back
did his
pocket.
medical.
Ooh. Yeah, Joey, Glasner's doing the if you let him leave, I'm
Oh,
leaving.
they haven't made the final
Or
decision.
if anything, you give Amorim another month or something. There might be a job there for you.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
true.
but I mean, again, that's just a cycle. Like, I don't want Glasner to ruin his career like that, man. Like, United is that is
Bro,
like a
he might be the
shithole
Oh,
one
in
but
Vegas.
United pool is just United pool, man.
Bro,
It don't make
he might be
sense.
the
No, but
one
Lewis, the
manager,
pool's
though.
the reason why they always fail is ironic.
Mm.
Yeah, because they always fuck up the managerial
It's the same
system.
thing. They go,
Bro,
oh,
this
it's a
is
big
not
club.
what. This is
Ineos
not
been
a
straight
manager.
garbage with their
I'm telling
managerial
you guys,
choices.
this is not a manager that. This is not the manager that I would think that fails at United. I'm being so serious.
Nah,
No,
Joey, genuinely,
I'm being
I
at the
so.
club,
rate him, but
it's the club,
United,
man.
He's just not the guy,
that
bro.
club, man.
He just
No, you know
knows.
what it is because of Sir Isaac Ferguson, it's actually tainted everyone's view of the club. They
Yeah.
now believe that like you have to be.
No, what's
good.
tainted is their view on their players, bro.
That's my point. No,
Yes.
not on the player,
Yeah.
on the club itself. Like they generally think it's that a given to have a manager to come in as like.
Well,
make
the
it work.
manager, if they could get this manager, I think they definitely could get this manager.
He'll be dumb to go there. That's my point. He should stay where he is.
I doubt it.
No,
They
Then
better
they
do
get
it
him.
now.
Then they
He'll be
get
up.
him Adam Wharton next year, and then they're actually
Yeah.
cooking.
Yep.
that's fucking dark, mate.
Nah, Lewis, you know it's not what's made everyone so upset. It's the PR. It's the PR. The Xavi Simmons that we're gonna sign this
That's
guy.
what it is.
That's what it is. If they didn't
Misled.
say nothing and we kept it moving, like we'll be annoyed. We'll be like, cool, you didn't say anything. Xavi Simmons all summer. He was Chelsea. The day he signed, Fab didn't say anything about, oh yeah, he's changed his mind. He went, yeah, he's going Spurs. What do you mean he's going Spurs? It was
I
way
ain't gonna
mean-
lie. I moved on from that shit.
Only wanted
I'm not
Chelsea.
I moved
I
on
hope this
from that
Guehi
shit.
deal doesn't go through, just so it's another here we go in the bin.
Same.
Yeah,
That here we go is crying out real quick.
Rizio
David
needs
Gordon
to chill,
did
bro.
took my down as well too.
Hey, man, in 40
Fabrizio
minutes, I'm
needs to chill,
blocking.
bro.
I'm blocking Fabrizio, man. Fuck that.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
well,
this
yeah.
time, I'm gonna ignore him, man. That
Don't worry, we might still have one more transfer to Saudi in the books.
yeah, I see that.
I don't care, bro. He could suck mine.
I hear it. I hear it. This brother's been a straight wind up all summer. I get it.
Shit, it is 85% bullshit, man. Go
Yeah.
sit
No,
your
fuck
ass
that. Once you
somewhere.
started adding the
Only waiting
percentage,
for
it's fine.
Chelsea. He's going.
Now,
to
here
Spurs.
we go, Amita. 85%.
Oh my
The
days.
player is waiting for Chelsea.
Alejandro Garnacho only wants Chelsea. Alejandro Garnacho woke up on the
I got
inside
so
of the
many.
bed
I'm gonna
today.
crash on. I'm gonna crash if he ends up being whack, bro. I'm swear to God, he better fucking score. He better be good, bro. Otherwise, I'm crashing, bro. I'm gonna crash because
So
this
you're
guy.
gonna crash regardless.
the fucking,
All of us.
what do you mean? I'm gonna crash regardless. He better fucking score
You're gonna
goals.
crash
Bro. I don't want
regardless.
to
You heard
hear.
what I said.
I don't want to
Hey,
hear
man.
your excuses now, bro. I don't want to hear people's excuses now.
What are
I'll
the
take
excuses?
the
You're giving
Mo
excuses
Salah.
to him already.
Yo, Joey,
I don't
I'll
wanna
take
hear
the
these
Mo
versus like
I'm
Salah
gonna crash
like
regardless.
performances.
Better
Don't have
fucking
time,
score
people.
goals. When he gets on the pitch, he gets time. He better
I'll be there
score
when he
goals.
scores a hattie against Man United. I'll be there.
Hey man, I'll take Garnacho shitting on himself for 75 minutes and then scamming a goal.
Yeah,
If he does
bro,
that
that's
consistently
what I'm
over the
saying. Goals,
season,
I don't give a damn
I'm
if he
cool
doesn't
with that.
score
I
goals.
just want numbers.
And get us winning
I need
trophies.
him
Just
to
give
beat
me
Brendan
numbers,
Johnson.
bro.
Beat Brendan Johnson once in a while. That's
He
all I
scores in the final to beat Liverpool, unlike last season, 2 seasons
Beat
ago.
Brendan
I'll be there.
Johnson once in a while. I'm not even
Hey,
asking
I'm
for
here
you to
for
be
it.
competent.
Bro,
Beat
I just
Brendan
care about
Johnson
trophies,
once in a
man.
while.
Give me a trophy. I don't care about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's
I've always been like
They
that,
just
man.
go go
Nah,
get a trophy.
nah, see, why is that so difficult? I'm not even asking for a lot. Beat Brendan Johnson. Can you beat Brendan Johnson? Score some goals.
But
I'm
in
not even
finals,
asking
but in
you to beat.
finals.
I'm
Shit,
not
can you
asking
just
you
be
to
Noni?
be that great. Just score goals. That's not even that. That's not even that deep. It's not even asking for that much.
Oh, shit.
I'm not asking for that much. Brendan Johnson's a shit winger, but he scores goals. If you do that, I got no problems with you.
Hell, just match what Noni did last season, man. Give me 16 GA. Give me 16 GA like Noni did.
What did Brendan Johnson get for me last year? What get for Tottenham last year?
He would have got near 15, 20 GA. He was their top goal scorer.
What did Brent? I don't think that's difficult to ask for.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson year. Yes, that's what I want. A Brennan Johnson year for Garnacho. That's it. 100%. I need.
So Brennan Johnson, he got 18 goals, 17 assists in all comps last
There you
season.
go.
18, like 1-8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 goals in all comps, 7 assists.
No,
There we
fair-
go.
Fair play. Fair play.
Give me,
More or
give me
less,
Brendan
I don't
Johnson.
see Garnacho doing that.
31
but-
GA season. Mad.
Give me
And in the league, 11 goals, 5 assists.
See, I would take
11
that.
goals. No, I'm talking about just league, okay? You can forget 11 goals, 3 assists. Give me that and type of number. I'm cool with you, bro. That's it. You're
Good.
40. You pay 40 million worth of your number. That's it. 11 in the league. 11 goals, 3 assists. Brennan Johnson numbers. Is that difficult to ask for?
Nah.
Am I asking
No,
for
it's
a
not.
ton? Am I asking for a ton?
I wanted a minimum of 15 in the league myself.
Because the idea for me, Lewis, the idea for me is to sell this guy on for 60 million, right? So I need Brennan Johnson
minimum.
numbers. I need
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson numbers then.
I can't lie. I'm gonna have to look a bit higher then. I might.
How old is he?
He's
21.
I need
21.
Brennan Johnson numbers, bro. I
3
need Brennan
years,
Johnson
24.
numbers. That's it. What is that? That difficult?
Nah, not at all.
Is that difficult?
Yeah. I mean, if you can
You're
score,
at
I
Chelsea
mean,
now.
hell,
That's
if
the
you can,
expectation we want.
That
if you
should
can
be
score, if we can get 10
all of our
goals
wingers,
plus,
including
out of him,
Gittens,
yeah.
including Buonanotte if he plays a ton of football for us. That should be the expectation for all of them. I'm not just putting that on just Garnacho. 15 GA should be what it is. Oh, I'm getting zesty.
Ornstein's tweeted Donnarumma to City is basically done.
Yep.
I just want to see what happens
Can't
in
wait
Mark
to watch
Guehi at this
Donnarumma in
point.
this league, bro.
Yeah, the transfers out. Whatever happens to that rumor about
You know what
Chilwell
that?
going
You know
to
what that?
Strasbourg?
You know what? You know what that?
Haven't heard anything yet.
You know what that means, though, Lewis. In my opinion,
What?
I can almost guarantee you this is Pep's last year.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, the way his season's going, I don't see him saying.
No, like I can almost guarantee it, bro. Just based off of like the style of footballers they got, like I can almost guarantee it. It's going to be his last year.
Ah, good. What happened to Chilwell going to Strasbourg? I thought that was meant to be a permanent. I haven't heard a single update on that one.
Ishak Samuel Smith's meant to be gone on loan, isn't he? That's the thing, Swansea something.
I think so.
Yeah, to allow for Chilwell to go to Strasbourg.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Smith deal's gone through yet.
Oh, rough.
I just rip his contract up, man. Just eat the money.
Jam is crazy whack.
Just eat the money.
That's
man.
actually a good idea. That would actually be a good idea for City too. I think that would be good for City too.
Yeah.
With the type of players they got, yeah, 100%.
That brother just needs to. I mean,
And
he
you
said
can
it
play
himself.
back
He's not
three,
changing.
and then you're not.
Yeah, like he
back
said it
three,
himself. He's not
exposed.
changing.
Yeah, and you're not play back three. You're not exposing Diaz anymore. You're not exposing Aiden Nori. You're like you can maybe get away with Nunez playing wing back at that point.
I mean, Aiden Nori was playing in a back five with Wolves, wasn't he?
Exactly.
I mean, isn't that what they were doing? Isn't that what they did when they won the treble, though?
What?
They had like a back three when they won the treble.
Yeah. But he's
3
saying
years ago?
they can't keep that standard. Like they literally they physically can't. They physically can't keep up. Like it's crazy when you watch Man City play. How quickly these teams are able to flip the script on them is ridiculous. Those center backs can't cope.
We
They
gotta
got real
we
old
gotta
real
take
quick,
advantage of City this year, bro. We got to make sure we take advantage of City this year. Like
This season, I think we will.
We cannot do the same thing as last year because last year we had them on the ropes 2 minutes in.
And we let them off the hook.
We let them off the hook.
That was a managerial and player disaster.
That's an American football reference, by the way, for those who don't know.
So say that again?
That was an American football reference, NFL reference.
Oh.
Off the hook.
Yeah.
That was just me.
When
Say that again, Dad?
I didn't say nothing.
I said something. I gotta.
Oh, sorry, Joey. Yeah, go for it, bro.
I gotta head out. See you guys.
No worries, man. Bless up. Big up Jad saying once Bayern see Jackson, they won't buy. Need a striker. I think he might do pretty decently in the Bundesliga. It's a league that will
That
suit
bitch is an obligation now. Too late.
Yeah, it's an obligation. Plus,
That
that's
bitch gotta be
one
now.
of them like Sancho type obligation.
Provided they actually give him his
Bundesliga is
appearances, that is.
high-line
I don't think
central,
so. I don't think
Yes,
so.
actually,
fed
apparently
off of
there's an appearance fee thing.
Yeah,
applied
trust
to
me, if it gets to like,
Yeah.
I don't know, so it's 20 appearance or 50 appearances, he gets to 48 and they stop playing him, then that doesn't get triggered. So Like I said, just be careful on that.
I mean, 50 is kind of high, but I mean, I was thinking they were gonna if he can get to like 30, 35, I think it's
Boys, they wouldn't have sent him out if it wasn't an obligation.
yeah.
It's an
I
option
think
with the
he's
obligation,
gone.
obviously thinking
Yeah,
that he's
yeah,
going to play
he's
the
gone.
amount
No,
of
I
minutes.
don't think it's a clause thing because then they wouldn't have brought Guehi back. Or
Build's
Guehi.
saying it's unlikely that the obligation will come into effect as the clause involves a very, very high number of appearances for it to be triggered.
There you go.
And he is also missing AFCON. I mean, missing a few games for AFCON.
I'd be very surprised.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
me
you
too.
go.
I'd be surprised as well, but I want to know what the number is because that could still be hyperbole from the media.
Because
But also,
the first report from the first deal sounded crazy. It sounded crazy that if they didn't obligate it, that the fee would have went up to like 50 million. So like if that's the case anyway, and we still get him back, that's fine. You ship him out again, that's
we'll
fine.
just ship him out or sell him again, and
More or less,
that's
yeah.
it.
His book value.
And also,
just...
like Bundesliga, like their league, like shuts down in December, January anyway. So he's probably gonna miss like 1 or 2 games to begin with. It's not like the Prem where we just play all the way straight through.
Yeah, they got a winter break, don't they?
Yeah, they get a winter break. Like everybody except England has
except the Premier League, yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of ours. We had it for a year or two and said, fuck that.
Yeah, I think like COVID or the year after COVID
dropped.
was the one like where we actually everybody got some rest, and then they just said, nah, these guys are happy. We need to ruin that. Fuck them, man. They're too healthy. Fuck them.
Like what? I don't know. It can't be the same sporting directors that are dealing with the outgoings. It just can't. It just can't. How can you make sense on one? How can you make some sensible decisions and then just completely unsensible decisions on the other end?
But we don't even know because I was ready to give the sporting directors praise for João Pedro. Then we hear it's actually Sam Jewell. It wasn't even them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but it's.
I think when Stanley and Stewart are off on side quests, huh? That's what it is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've become a full on hater at this point. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like if I've seen you play and I don't like you, I'm not gonna like you when we buy you. That's just
see. That's the thing. Like I don't. They can change.
They can change my mind. 100%. And look, Cole Palmer is the number one example for that. The number one example. The number one example.
Actually was playing good for City.
Jackson, ironically, was the number one option for me. Who changed? I didn't think he was going to contribute anything when we first bought him, and then he actually turned out to be an okay player. Now, do I think he's going to be elite? Hell no. But I mean, hell, he actually I did not think he was going to change my mind. So yeah, I give him props for that. And he gave us 70 million, so I really give him props for that because not in my wildest dreams did I think we were going to get 70 mil for Jackson.
I didn't think shit of him before we got him because I've never seen him play.
Yeah, we
never seen him play.
Once we got him, I liked him. I was a fan. I wasn't too big of a fan of getting rid of him, but the second we signed João Pedro, I was fine with him leaving.
Exactly.
Like it's
João
like
Pedro.
If you have seen him play, if you have seen João Pedro play for Brighton, you should be perfectly content with what we bought. Perfectly content.
Yeah. And also the thing about João Pedro is, man, he's a little bit stronger than I thought he was. He has more technique than Jackson. The fact that he's had like his 2 goals came from aerial pieces. Like we didn't have that element in our team last year. And he just went up and took that to another level. He took his game to another level. So I mean, it's okay that we let Jackson go and we've improved in that aspect. I just don't. It just sucks that we lost Delap because like that he was so good for us to like deal with these bullshit ass teams who are gonna play like the nastiest low blocks on us, and we needed that just like physical element in our team. And now we're going to be without it for...
No, you see, that's what you think. But this is the one thing that I've always said about these goddamn low blocks. Our inability to take or even believe that we can fucking take long shots is our number one downfall when it comes to these low blocks. It's the fact that we refuse to shoot from outside the box, that we have to walk it into the goal every single fucking time. That's
No,
our
I
number
hear
one problem.
that.
With João Pedro, trust me, that will not be a problem. That brother's lashing them bitches. He's lashing them. He's letting it go, bro. That's the only thing. And that's why I was so I don't want to say so, but like I thought Enzo was gonna be the fix to that. But bro does not take that as many shots as he needs to be. You stand at the top of the box, you see 3-4 people in the box, shoot it. Maybe a deflection or something.
I mean, but that's not Enzo's game, even when he was at Benfica. So like I saw like Enzo is showing who I thought he was going to be. Yeah, in the World Cup, he was played more further up because they used McAllister as the DM in that team for some reason. So yeah, I mean now we do, but I'm talking about when we first got him, and then like seeing how he's performed. Like he's gotten better at crashing in the box and everything, but everything else to his game, he's as advertised as far as linking the defense to attack and also being able to spot people from long distances. Like he could have had, it's crazy to say, but he could have had way more assists than what he already did if we would have been able to finish our chances. And then we went and got Delap and Joao Pedro. So unfortunately for Delap, he's going to be out for a while, but I feel like we have better finishers now. So we can only see that. I think right now he looks way off because he's injured. I mean, not injured, but he looks like he just needs a break. And a lot of the players do. Like we only had 3 weeks, we only had 3 weeks off. So it's just early on. Like we just got to, if we can just mitigate, minimize injuries and get to like the halfway point where we don't have a lot of injuries and we can slowly build our fitness, the end of the season. And then like, depending on where we are, let's say we're third in the league, and we're going to make the round of 16 in Champions League. And then I can be like, all right, let's go for it. Let's go for it all. And let's see what we got, because I didn't expect us to win the Club World Cup, but we did. So, I mean, I know it looks bad. Our window is horrible, but the team that we have, I trust in the players. I trust in Maresca now. So let's see what we have. I just need us not to get injured. If we are healthy, I trust this team. I trust my manager. So it's just about getting to that point, though.
No,
that's the only part I don't. Yeah, that's the only part I don't.
I completely agree with that. But I've always been of the mindset of don't think you won't get injured, think you will get injured. So that's why you're supposed to get the backup players in. Of
course.
Yeah. That's why I said like if we can minimize the impact of the injuries. Let's say if we have people missing like 2-3 weeks here and there. And then like we all kind of get healthy around February and like we're like, all right, let's go ahead and make a push. Then I'm like, all right, let's go.
Like we see it firsthand. We saw it firsthand. We brought in Gusto and that helped Reece get back into health. Right?
Yes.
By having somebody that can be a capable replacement. Now I understand last season he wasn't the best, but he did a job, if that makes sense. So like
he's having a great start to the season so far.
Right. So and he's banging back on. But in terms of that's where the center back thing, it's looking very bleak to me, man. Like when you think about like hamstrings and you talk about like long-term injuries, it's the center backs that get them. So it's like I don't know how you go into a season thinking that Josh and Badiashile are enough cover. Considering we had 6 center backs the season before.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you think, okay, well, let's go in with 4 this time around.
It's really easy because look at Liverpool's backup at center back.
They got what, 3?
Gomez, yeah.
And they're about to get rid of Gomez. Or did they?
No, they're keeping him.
So they've got. Do you rate Gomez? Nobody rates Gomez.
Not really like that, though.
Again, if you think that every team is stacked too deep with world-class potential at every position group, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's
no,
not
I
true.
completely I understand, Jester. I'm not. That's perfectly fair. That's perfectly fair.
Jester, do you want to come a bit closer to your mic?
Is it
turn up the volume? Yeah.
There we go.
That's completely fair, Jester. But can we also can I say on the caveat to the counter side of it, when Van Dijk went out that season and then Matip went out that season, who did they have playing? And who were their replacements? It was Phillips and the other bum. They had bums. Because they didn't have backup. So they had to use academy players. And because of that, that was the worst season they had under Klopp. So, I get what you're saying, but on the caveat, you clearly need depth.
We have depth.
Yeah, we have depth. It's just the depth that we have is injury prone.
And sorry, everybody's been
less.
telling me that Chalobah is rated and Achimpong is rated. So don't compare them to what Liverpool put it, because you can't say you rate these guys and they should be at Chelsea. You didn't want them gone, and then say, oh, we got to use them. Well, which one is it? Are they good enough to be at Chelsea, or are they not good enough to be at Chelsea?
I'm
If
gonna be
you
honest.
said they're good enough,
I was never on that argument. I never talked.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general. If you say they're good
Yeah, I hear
enough
what you
to
mean.
be at Chelsea Football Club, you cannot complain if they're forced into action. Then
No, fair.
Yeah.
I think it's the top end center backs is what everybody like. We can all say like top end wise, like if we had like our top 2 center backs compared to the rest of the top 4, we are definitely in the lower end of that list. But as far as like the quality and the depth of all the players, like I would say like yeah, they like talent wise, yeah, they deserve to be here at Chelsea. But I would prefer them to be backups. You know, I like as far as our starting quality outside of Colwill, who stepped up massively. I mean, Fofana maybe, but I mean, again, can he give me 15 games?
Yeah,
Like,
Jimmy.
Well,
first off, like I don't know. But as far as like the quality of the players, yeah, I don't have a problem with them.
Also, we had the 3rd best defense last year in the EPL, I believe, on goals
Yes.
allowed.
We did, yeah.
So it's not like we were just terrible. We were terrible offensively. We lost games because we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net when we had our chances, and then we ended up losing. Okay? So the plan this summer was to build a new offense, which they did. That was a plan agreed by everybody from the owners of the club down to the manager. They needed a new offense. Yes, they brought in some positions defensively because we had no left backup for Cucurella. That had to get done. But most of our expenditures this summer were going to be in the forward area, meaning wingers, cams, strikers. And they did that. You can't just say, well, we got an injury. Now we're going to abandon the whole plan we had all summer to go get a center back and then leave us also short in the forward line if an injury comes up. And the cherry on top is the compliance we had to go jump through, those hoops we had to jump through for UEFA. It was not dollar for dollar, ins and outs. That's how it was reported. That's bullshit. It is much worse. It's a cost reduction thing. And I think everybody had that you could actually qualified for the cost reduction had to be on the final UEFA roster, roster last year.
Yeah, the January one, innit?
Yeah. So Vega, he didn't even count.
It was only Madueke, KDH, Jackson, and Nkunku.
Yeah. So we got 12. We got 12 million.
Oh yeah, and George.
Was George on the D or the A?
Yeah, George would be on there.
Was he on? Okay, I didn't know if they had.
I don't know if him being in the B list of homegrown would have made a difference, but he would have been in the Conference League squad too. So
don't none of that have nothing to do with how shitty this window ended. Y'all keep making excuses for these fucking people. I'm done with it. Yo, let's talk brass now. Are we done with the bullshit? Done with the PR?
That's not bullshit. If you can't buy
PR
it,
done. All right, my go. Okay, you done? I'll let you finish. I'll go next. I'll let you finish because I don't know. I don't know about all this bullshit y'all talking. I follow.
Justice, do you still need to land, bro?
No, that's fine. I mean, I'm putting a fact out there. So we're gonna talk about.
I'm gonna put out some facts too.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll put out some facts.
Have at it.
You want fact? You ready for this fact?
Yeah.
Ready for this fact? Our team is worse than last year.
Okay.
Our team is worse than last year.
That's not a fact. That's an opinion.
Okay. Our team is worse than last year. Fuck all what you talk about. Let's talk about this. Are we going to score more goals than Arsenal, Liverpool? Are we? Since we improved our attack, are we going to score more goals than them? That's all I want to know.
I could hear Arsenal. I could hear Arsenal.
Yeah,
They
are dog shit.
Liverpool, no.
I'm asking because we already know those teams got better defenses than us.
No,
Who got better defense than us?
I'm going to say it again. We already know those teams, both of them, will have a better defense than ours.
Okay.
This is not even up for debate. So Arsenal not gonna have a better defense than us, and Liverpool's not gonna have a better defense than us.
I think Arsenal will have a better defense. I don't think Liverpool will.
But
I'm just saying.
Are you asking me?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
Jimmy, I just want to add one thing that we did only concede 2 more than Liverpool in the league last season.
Okay, and our defense.
It's still less. I'm saying it's not by much, isn't it?
Yeah. Y'all keep talking about last year. We lost our best center back. Our defense is gonna get better.
Off one person, no. The structure is much more concrete than what it was
I'm gonna
last
say it
year.
again. We lost our best center back, so our defense can't be better. That's just natural.
CNAC, I don't want to disagree with you, but I agree with Jimmy. Like, realistically,
when
you lose your best defender, like it's damaging.
Players matter. Players matter. No, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like the structure, we're more concrete in how we set up defensively than what we were at majority of the point last year. Now, do I think we're gonna concede more points than what concede more goals than we did last year? I don't know. We have to wait and see on the games. We do, Jimmy.
Well, if that's the case, why don't we talk about anything? We gotta wait and see then.
Yeah.
All right. If you want a prediction, I say no, because structurally we are better defensively. I will say that. Will it be by like 10 goals less? No. But I think structurally we will be a better defensive team than we were for all of last year, because we know what we're going to do for the majority of this season. That's what I think. That's my opinion. That's my guess.
Okay. So the same goalkeeper who we all said was ass.
Yep.
We came into the season saying we needed a center back. We needed a new goalkeeper and a new center back for us to compete for the title and for Champions League. We came in, we didn't get a center back, and we didn't go to get a goalkeeper. How the fuck are we better?
And then we lost a center back. Yeah, you forgot that part.
And we lost our best center back.
So we're weaker, yeah.
That's bananas to me. Like, you can't go in saying, we need a center back and a goalkeeper. Did you get a center back? No. Did you get a goalkeeper? No. Are you better? Yes. How?
Jimmy,
I would argue the midfield, fullback, and attack depth has got better.
Yeah, because the defense is not poor.
But where you're correct is that the areas that we had to improve, we didn't improve as well.
Yes.
That's why I hear what you're saying.
Cucurella was not a problem. He wasn't a problem.
But the lack of depth was.
So,
yes.
I'm sorry. When we was losing, lack of depth, Cucurella played every game.
That's the
problem.
I
know. I don't know if he'll do it again this time.
So our problem on defense last year wasn't a lack of depth. I'm talking about improving us.
No, but I'm saying in terms of where we've got better, because we now have that available option.
Okay, so we got better at backup left back. That's
I've
never heard a team say, I'm gonna go from fourth to first.
No, but that's not the only one. The midfield's improved. I think our attack's improved, and we still got quality depth at fullback. It's the centre backs and the goalkeeper that are the big question marks.
We're talking about 11 though. Our 11.
Oh, just starting 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when you start talking about bench and all that, now you're talking about injuries. Now you're predicting the future of can we do this and we can.
No, because I thought your narrative the sport hasn't gotten better. If you're saying
no. He said defense. He said defense.
Okay. Hold on a second.
All right, cool.
He did start off by saying our team was worse than last season.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't tell you.
He meant the defense.
Because if our defense fell off, it got worse.
Yeah.
Attack comes and goes. We all know that. Attack can come and go. The one thing that has to remain solid is a defense. It has to remain solid.
And when you go into a summer as a sporting operative or whatever the fuck, and you say, we're only gonna go attack. Are we serious?
No.
Are we serious?
No, hold on. Niggas is
but we're
sitting
changing the conversation. We're changing the conversation though.
My bad. I was just reeling back what Justice said. My bad.
If you don't think a team plans before the summer, you're insane.
I think they can plan before the summer.
Attack got better, right?
I don't think
yes, attack got better. Yes.
Okay, but let's debunk some of that. the attack got better. Okay, the
Yes.
attack got better where? At striker.
Striker, yes.
Attack got better at striker.
And no wing.
One of those strikers going.
I don't know about the wing, but yeah, go ahead.
The wing. What did we swap out in the wing? We swapped in Esteval and we swapped out Madueke. But then who did we swap in with the other swap outs? We got Garnacho and fucking Booty Meaty.
Yeah.
Garnacho and Booty Meaty. I'm not even talking about Gittens. Garnacho and Booty Meaty. And they're in positions now where they have to play because we got who's our backup 10?
Who's Booty Meaty?
Who's our backup 10?
Buonanotte. Yeah.
Oh, Buonanotte.
Who's our backup 10?
João Pedro.
João Pedro's our starting striker now.
Yeah.
In some games.
No.
It's in all games.
João Pedro is our starting striker.
For the whole season, though. You're saving for the whole season.
No. He's talking about right now, bro. Delap is out for 2 months.
So
come on, Jester.
So
keep
you're
up.
saying that every time an injury happens, we have to go out and buy a new player.
I'm not talking about every time an injury happens, but Booty Meaty is our backup 10.
Yeah.
He's our backup 10 now. All this idea when we talk about, João Pedro can play the 10 and we can throw that shit out the window. João Pedro cannot be used like he got used before. He's too important now. His important level just jumped up 15 to 20%.
Yep, agreed.
Yep.
Because the lap is gone. So you cannot use him like this Swiss Army knife anymore. You can't. You can't use him and another striker.
So it's just Esteban and Buonanotte then.
Even Esteban's not played 10.
Esteban's right wing. Like, who's going to play?
We don't have a backup 10, bro. We got rid of Nkunku for Booty Meaty. That's what. Think about. I'll just ask y'all this: who would y'all?
No, but I swear, Esteban, we had long-term plans for him as a 10.
We did.
Esteban's not a 10. Cut it out. He's 18. Could we stop this?
Yeah.
Stop this. Stop.
No, I just remember seeing
it that way.
That's what it's done.
When you put it that way,
everybody,
it's
we
hard
bitched
not
about
to disagree.
Nkunku. We bitched about Nkunku, right? We hated Nkunku. But now, instead of Nkunku, we got Booty Meaty. Are we in a better position? Yes or no?
No.
I didn't think so. We got rid of who else was on the wing? We got rid of KDH. Is Booty Meaty better than KDH?
He's midfielder.
No.
Who's a midfielder?
Don't know yet. Don't know.
No.
Y'all have seen KDH and Everton. That nigga's cooking, bro.
No.
KDH is cooking, bro.
I can say no.
Played yet?
Brother, we haven't watched Buonanotte play at Chelsea. I'm gonna let him play before I say it.
So what they did before us don't count. Only what they did when they keep us count.
I didn't pay attention to what he was doing before. That's why I'm saying I'm just gonna see what I see.
Actually, to let you know, the fact that you knew who KDH was. And you didn't even know who Booty Meaty was, and he's in the same league. Shouldn't that tell you something?
No, I hear it. I'm just going to judge based off what I see at the Chelsea, innit? Yeah. That's the way I always judge with the players.
So now Booty Meaty's better than KDH. All right.
I ain't said that. I ain't said that.
No, that's
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I said I don't know. I'm going to find out when he plays for us.
That's a wild statement.
You talk about a player that was playing. Hold on.
KDH was just adequate depth for us.
No,
so I'm just going to see what he does at Chelsea.
But I understand that. But now we complained about KDH, and now we got Booty Meaty.
And if he's shit, we're going to complain about him too. But I just want to see him play, and then I'll just say.
So what we say? All right. So I get it now. When it's players that y'all are cool with, we wait to get the results before we get to complain about them.
No, Jim,
players they don't know about
whenever you want to.
That's the same thing with Garnacho. I don't want him, but I'm going to judge him based on what he does.
I'm doing the same shit. When y'all was complaining about Garnacho, I was here like, yeah. So why the fuck can't I complain about Booty Meaty?
No, you can
I'm not saying you can't complain. I'm saying my judgment of him is going to be based on what he does. I didn't say about your judgment.
I'll be here, man. I'm on my Daniel shit this year. I'll be here.
Yeah, bro. You judge how you feel you want to judge. I'm not saying you have to judge him in any way.
I'll be here.
I haven't said that.
On the simple fact,
niggas don't know if Booty Meaty is better than KDH now.
Nah.
I'm not saying that.
I have to judge him what I see at Chelsea, bro. That's just it.
We talk about a nigga that Brighton was getting rid of to fucking go on loan. to go up. Yo, we don't even want you. Go play for Leeds. But we don't know. KDH was starting Brighton. Cool, no
it is
asked.
dark. I was Friday. It's fucking dark.
No fucking questions asked. KDH will start there and be one of their best players. And they told that nigga to get the fuck out of here. We don't even want you. But we asking whether or not KDH is better than Booty Meaty? Garnacho, nobody wanted. We paid 40 fucking M's. You know what Garnacho is going to be for us? Garnacho is going to be like what Havertz was. Yeah, Havertz went there. He got a little of this. But look how much shit he ruined because they got him. Look what they could have got instead of him. It's the same thing with this nigga because we was told when he goes out, when goes out, Nkunku comes in. When Jackson and Nkunku left and we never got Xavi. Cool. Yep. We never got nobody. Mm. Not only did we not get Xavi, we got nobody. Nigga, we got Booty Meaty. So now, y'all what's throwing y'all off is the time period. And this is why I said it's manipulation. And Josh said, what manipulation? Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't seem to understand how the human brain works. Because of the way the time period they did their things, y'all don't realize we sold Nkunku for Booty Meaty. Because they're telling us Booty Meaty is Caldwell's backup. If we kept Nkunku, what he would have been? Caldwell backup. Now I'm gonna ask this. Palmer. So let me ask y'all this now: is Booty Meaty better than Nkunku?
No.
That's a false comparison. We did not sell Nkunku.
No, that's a fair comparison.
I'm talking about the position. Fuck all that shit about
but that's not how that shit works.
Yo, who plays the 10?
Who plays the 10? Palmer plays the 10.
No, when Palmer's fucking hurt, who's gonna play the 10? Who's our backup 10?
Whoever they put there.
Who?
Whoever they put there.
No, why am I talking to you, bro? I don't want to talk to you.
I don't know, but you come.
Why are you answering me? Stop answering me, yo. Stop answering
because they're supposed to be having a conversation.
No, but you're not.
You said we sold Nkunku to bring Buonanotte in on a loan, and that's bullshit. That's not a fact. That's an opinion.
Yo, bro,
that is nowhere in fact. I'm gonna keep talking because you do the same fucking shit.
This is what
there is no place on earth that we sold Nkunku for Buonanotte.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said we sold Nkunku for Buonanotte.
Wait, both of you talking over each other. Jimmy, I'm guessing what you're saying is Nkunku is the backup 10 to Palmer. With him gone, the only out-and-out backup 10 is now Buonanotte.
Oh, that's my God. How did he manage to understand that? How did he manage to
But you didn't say that. You said we sold Nkunku for him.
That's not what I said, but he understands it. Why? Do only me and him got a personal connection?
No, we understood
what I'm
it
saying,
too.
I'm saying is
Justice didn't understand it.
Yes, because
only you didn't understand it.
We had to sell Nkunku to do any business. Do you not understand that? Nkunku had to be sold to do any business.
No. We spent the same amount of money on Garnacho. He's not pure profit. Nkunku's not fucking pure profit. Shut up.
We're talking about Uefa, dude.
I don't want to hear what you're talking about.
I know you don't. So you're living in a fucking booth. You're living in La La Land, Disney World. You're gonna make up rules just for Jimmy to
dance. You know everything. Justice, since you know every fucking thing. Let me ask you this: will Garnacho be on our fucking Champions League team? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So what the fuck is you talking about?
I said we had to sell Nkunku to do business.
No,
they kept saying that we didn't need to
going right in his spot.
Yeah,
it doesn't. We're saying two different things, Jimmy.
No, we're not.
Yes,
no, we're not.
You're saying specific. Well, I guess you're saying that he said specifically Nkunku was sold so that Buonanotte will come in. No, it's one in, one out.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
That's it. So whoever goes. Whoever you choose to bring in, that's the person you feel you need the most. That's a reality. So if you feel you need Buonanotte to come in and be back up to Palmer, that's the choice you made.
That's the choice. Y'all in here trying to, y'all be in here defending the shit like y'all made the decision.
Because the money shouldn't have gone to Garnacho, it should have gone to the 10 or the centre back.
Defending it like you was in the office.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
I hear the argument because Garnacho was just overkill in the wing position. That's ultimately
overkill in the position.
And the fact that they use,
and
the
not
fact that they
only
use
that, sorry,
Javi,
you're about to go
Yeah,
in for that fucking Roger Fernandez brother for another 40 million euros. And then we tried to drop a 40 million euro bid for Fermin Lopez as well.
Hold on, let me say
So
this.
all this idea that there's no money, I don't know what Justice talking about. How there's no money, but we trying to get Fermin Lopez?
Hold up. Before that, just can you explain that side? Do you
Yes, I
understand why I
can.
put that? Go for it, brother. No, it's
So-
believer.
We made a deal with UEFA to pay a fine, plus put restrictions on our transfer business if we want the player to be registered for UEFA competition. Okay?
Yeah.
We had to, it was a cost reduction, which means when you sell a player like Nkunku, you are allowed to take the difference of what you still owe on his contract, on his transfer fee from Leipzig.
Big up, Alex.
Take that minus what you've sold him for. You get the difference. You can put that on your books for UEFA plus his wages.
What I don't know what the
Okay.
fuck does that have to do?
We had to have a net zero.
He's gonna go.
We had to have a net zero in transfers to
slowing this
register those players for UEFA. We are at currently a positive 12 million pounds on that UEFA thing. How are you going to bring in a
only
top
at
level
12
person?
mil, even with the Jackson.
Yes.
No.
Wait.
Lewis said, explain how are we going to get Fermin Lopez? That's what he said. Because Lopez is not coming because we didn't try. He told us no. How is the money going to fit? Because we 12 million over, Justice. Go ahead. Get to this. Spit. Go ahead. Spit. How is it going to happen? We ain't selling anybody else. So if he would have said yes, he would be here. How? Figure it out.
Can I explain to you then?
Go for it, Justice, bro.
Because when you buy a player, you only
I don't understand.
Well, guys, everyone. Go on.
When you buy a player, you only account for the amortized amount of the transfer fee for the year plus their wages for that year. So you could have got Fermin Lopez for the amount that we offered Barcelona. As soon as they said that's not enough money, we were done. Because the amount we offered for him plus
so
his
the amount that we
wages,
put for that 1 year is what goes onto the books and it's not the full fee.
that is correct.
Okay, cool. I understand.
Yeah, but that still didn't answer the question of if we still got Fermin Lopez, then how does that help with the 12 million that we need to get off our books?
No, because that would be 50. Is that we were going to try and go in for him with a very cheap amortization thing per year.
He just said we're positive 12 without.
I said we had.
Did you hear this? Am I the only one hearing this going bullshit?
He said 12. He said 12 million with the 40 million in Fermin. It would have been like 50 something. So then we would have to figure out 50
very
something.
cheap first year, but that might have been what we offered.
Yeah, but when you're trying to sign the player, the fee is amortized anyway.
Yes, that's why.
Contract, so you're not trying to. You're not like when we bid the 40 mil, that was going to be amortized either way.
Either way, I don't. That's why I said nothing. What he just said.
There's no
Lewis asked him to do nothing. That shit sounded good, but it sounded like a bunch of nothing. A bunch of good nothing.
Look, I just explained what he just did.
It didn't explain
You just don't want to
anything.
listen.
It didn't explain anything.
It
Why you the only
does
one still
explain
that understand it?
everything.
Let me ask anybody else. Anybody else got that? Anybody else understood?
Just as you said, we're 12. Oh, is it 12 million pounds or above?
We are 12 million pounds to the good, which means we are at positive 12 million pounds, which means they tried to get a cheap transfer fee for Fermin Lopez.
Yeah, so if you amortize that for 5 years, it would probably come down to less than 12 million per year.
Yes.
For 40 million euros,
Yeah, that's
because that would be
That doesn't answer the
that would
question.
be probably like 35 million pounds.
And
that's
so-
what I get it. I get what he's trying to
would
say.
you like me to explain Buonanotte for you? Buonanotte
Yeah, go
was
for it,
brought
bro.
in as an insurance policy in case we could not get Fermin Lopez.
So
They
why
knew
would
it was
do that
going to
late?
be tight.
Why wouldn't they do that late in the window if it's only a loan? That don't take nothing. It's a loan.
Hey,
Hey, some good news.
hey,
Hey,
What happened?
chill
Oh
out.
my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is why Buonanotte was bought. He was an insurance policy. They couldn't get Fermin Lopez over the line. So at least we have a body in that position. Would you rather have nobody?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd rather have Nkunku. Fuck you talking about.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
me
did
too.
What's my
Nkunku,
original
then a
argument?
whole bunch of other people ain't
Me
getting
too.
registered.
Yeah.
So yeah, knowing Kunku transfer means no one gets
What
registered
you
on the
doing
books.
right now is the equivalent of jinky majink, bro. Nobody don't know what you talking about. Nobody don't believe that.
No,
shit.
I think Lewis understands.
I wanted to address
Nah,
that
no,
part.
we don't.
Yeah,
He just
I get it.
pretending.
I
Jinky
wanted to
majink.
address the loan, and because of the player that was loaned, right? If it was like an older guy, you're loaned just to come in for a year because you need experience, whatever. Buonanotte is what experience does he have?
He's a
My thing
baby.
is this: what you just did with Tyreek George, that was perfect. Tyreek George played less than 300 minutes last season. You know what I mean? That's less than 3 full starts. That's what he played in the Premier League. Just made 22 million off. Why am I loaning a Brighton player to give him those minutes?
Yeah, there you go.
He's not gonna start. He's gonna play conference. I mean, what do you call it? FA Cup and these type of bullshit anyway. This is what I say about, like, even in their model, there's shit that they're doing that can be better. It just doesn't make sense. You can play one of these random youth guys and sell him for 15 million. There's nothing you can do with Buonanotte.
Nothing.
His window is closed. What time
And
is
he's on
it?
loan. A
Yeah, it's
dry,
close
dry
now.
loan,
Window is
Daniel.
closed.
A dry loan, Daniel. So even if he cooked, we can't even get him.
Finally.
What sense does it make? But he's just a body. I'm just a body. You're just a body. That nigga gonna play. What you talking about? He's just a body. What you know what I know about? You know what I know about sports?
Even if you play Rakasaki, you sell Rakasaki for 20 million if you play 5 games the whole season.
Exactly.
The whole
Yep,
season.
exactly.
Help yourself. Why the fuck you bringing in
proved
Buonanotte
it.
for?
You just proved
I
it.
told you, it's an
what
insurance
did
policy.
Tyreek George do to deserve 22 mil?
Nothing.
Tyreek George played less than 5.
Yeah, to be fair, Buonanotte is shit. You just throw him in. You just throw him into reserves. You never see him again.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's
Well,
the
you
point.
know what? You're right.
Why,
You're
though?
right. I play Rakasaki when one of these youth players.
I know that it's still out of left field regardless. I hear it.
Money.
And we're talking about
We're only
squad
gonna know
building.
when we see him play.
And then remember, we're talking about squad building to go win something. Squad building to go win something. Name me. I don't even like to do. I
And
don't
where
even
they
like to do-
fucked up was wasting that 40 million on Garnacho. where it
Garnacho.
could have gone
Yes.
to
And
Bayern.
that's
Yeah.
That is
Garnacho-
where we're in complete agreement.
Garnacho
Complete
will be
agreement.
our Havertz. He will.
We
be
are not
our
in complete agreement.
Okay,
will
mostly
be-
most agreement.
Most.
he will
Are
be
we
our
signed
Havertz.
somebody that everybody argue
it
about
doesn't
or
make
something?
sense to me, right?
Who did we
No,
sign?
More or less.
No, no, we're talking
Say
about the
again?
UEFA
No, it's the
registering
people we
problem
didn't
and how
sign.
Clear Lake have handled
What
it
doesn't
this
make
summer.
sense to me is that
Either or.
Chelsea fans, and you whoever take it the way you want. Chelsea fans are more comfortable with having, I have a backup in this role or a squad in this role, and your first team isn't set.
Thank you.
How are you happy with that? Because you're trying to rush the process, right? Why do you need a backup, blah, 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 if you're not going for a title? My thing is, someone like Gittens ain't even getting minutes right now without Garnacho here. You paid 55 mil for him. The manager isn't really using him right now because he's not ready. So he's going to be eased in and blah, 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 right? So without him being eased in, and we put Bojan playing and Neto's still playing, so what are you trying to me, it doesn't make sense. Oh, I need a backup for this young kid. Garnacho needs to be his backup, or he's Garnacho's backup at 55 mil for what?
For what?
For what?
90,
Especially when you
For
have
90
to
million
what?
on fucking bench niggas. 90
do
million.
what? To make top 4? Because we're not trying to win the title this year. Let's not act like we're ready. We're not.
No.
So to make top 4, we're doing all this for left wing when we have other positions to take care of. It doesn't make
90
sense.
million.
You can't convince me of that. We really needed a backup left winger. That's what but what about center back? So if Tosin gets hurt, Josh is playing the entire time, right?
Entire.
So if Josh is playing the entire time, you're not winning the league title, right? Okay, cool. So
Josh and Batty a shield.
Then why do I
when he
need
gets
this? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Y'all keep talking about we complaining about players we don't
I mean,
have.
shit,
I don't give a
shit,
fuck.
bro. Come on, man.
That's what the transfer window is, the time to complain about who we don't have. Because when the season starts, what do I always say? Ain't no need to bitch about no directors because they can't kick the ball. It's time to bitch about the players. So now the transfer window is open. It's our time to fucking critique the transfer window. How do you feel about the window? How do you feel about the window? How do you feel about the window? I don't want to hear this. Well, we don't have control over who they get and what they do. If that's the case, then why the fuck are any of us on YouTube looking into fucking cameras talking to each other like dickheads? Because it's our opinions. That's all we here to do. Ain't nobody trying to be right or wrong. This idea that me, Lewis, Daniel, Alex, Justice, I'm not trying to be right. We're just talking about how we feel about the fucking team we love. That's it.
Damn.
That's it.
That's all you can do. Yeah.
The fuck? Y'all saying like I ain't trying to be right. I'm just telling you what the fuck I see and how I feel. And then we'll watch it. And then some of us will be right and some of us will be wrong. Like the day I was in this motherfucker and I watched back the video of how many motherfuckers in here on this same panel and in this chat told me we didn't need a third striker. And then what am I watching? Everybody bitching about needing a third striker. So that's just what it is. We ain't always right. We ain't always fucking wrong. But that don't mean we fucking can't say how we feel. Fuck out of here, man. Let's be with that shit. Everybody in here said we didn't need a third striker. Now everybody in here bitching and complaining.
I didn't say that. No.
Funny?
Don't lump that shit in with me. I wanted to keep Giu. I didn't even want to send him on loan.
You digged up and get injured like that.
We both that bridge was burnt.
I'm upset about centre back and goalkeeper. I'm assuming we didn't sign nobody.
Hey, Alex, exactly.
Yeah,
that's why I said this window's
right there.
The windows
Yeah,
are 5, and people are like, how is it a
universal.
5? We didn't get a center back or a goalkeeper. And that's the two things I said I wanted. How could I rate it any higher?
Yep.
I rated it 10.
I'll be being
You said a 10.
You read a 10.
Can't be serious.
Hey, hold on. We talking about
Back yourself,
opinions now.
Chester. Back yourself. Back
We're
yourself.
talking about opinions.
Wait,
I don't have to back
wait,
myself. I don't have to back
wait.
myself. I say it's a 10. That's my opinion.
I'm looking at it.
No, but what do you
think
base
sound like a
what do you
fucking
base
idiot,
the 10 on, my friend? What do you base the 10?
Because I know what we were looking for at the beginning of the window, and they did it.
But they did all of it?
They did everything they said they were going to do in the beginning. Every single
No,
thing.
they said they're gonna get a goalkeeper.
They did not ever say that they were going to get a center back or a goalkeeper.
But
Yeah,
then
they
what?
never
Does
said
that
that.
include the manager?
What the Mike Mignon?
No,
list?
'cause
Yeah,
the manager
yeah.
don't-
Who?
Who's he?
Hold on a second.
Who's the
Just who?
manager?
No. Just
No,
as
everyone-
just
Based
as
on who? Based on
beginning-
who do you saying they?
Who am
They
I
didn't
talking
say
to?
that.
I got two people
hold on.
talking to me.
No,
Hold on,
Jack,
wait,
hold on.
Alex,
Hey, everyone is jumping. Everyone stop.
Doug,
Just
let me answer.
please.
Jester,
No,
when you
no.
say they never said it, who do you say they?
They, the people who do transfers,
Which is who?
the sporting directors.
But they didn't say a word. Name me the one single thing that they did to prove your point. You're right. They said those positions. You saying that you
I didn't say
understood.
they said anything. They didn't say anything all summer.
So okay. So
Okay.
when you said it, we got with everything they said. We're going to get. Who's they?
You can tell by the actions of who they went out and signed.
Oh,
Right?
Accents. But hold on a second.
But you said they achieved everything they set out to set.
Yeah.
But
But
just-
that's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
believe-
Who they?
You don't believe they wanted a goalkeeper even?
No.
with the Mignon?
No. That's not the question. The question is, he said they are sporting directors. Show
They, as a
me.
club, came
Yes.
out and said, left back cover, and they're rebuilding the offense. That is the goal of the
Where
summer
did-
transfer window.
Okay. You see, that's when you're losing me, Jester.
Where did they say that, Justice?
It was said to me personally, so don't worry about it.
Well, watch this. They said they needed a center back and goalkeeper. You
Okay,
said,
well-
wait, you said you judged by actions, right? Okay, let me see the actions. They tried for Mike Mignon,
No, they
failed.
didn't.
So that means they did try. That means they did want a goalkeeper. They just failed. They tried for Housen, right? Remember Housen? Borman? They tried, didn't get him. So that means I know for sure they tried to get a center back and they tried to get a goalkeeper and they didn't. So they failed. So that I know for sure. I know they tried to get those two positions and they failed. So I don't know. That's a fact. We know that as fact. We know they tried to get Mike Mignon and we know they tried to get Housen. Center back and goalkeeper, they didn't get neither. So
And
that's
what
why
other
my
center
shit
back
is
and
fine.
goalkeeper did they go in for? None.
That's why mine.
They
is
did,
so-
they actually.
But they
There's
didn't negotiate. They didn't.
No.
Wait, they didn't negotiate for Mike
Borussia
Mignon?
center back.
Did they negotiate for Mike Mignon?
For Hincapie.
Not really.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Not really.
He said
What-
not really.
well, I just
Yeah.
want to understand this. I think
They put a bid in. That's not a
This is
negotiation.
a crucial difference.
That still means you're trying to
you
buy
might
the
not
player, no?
understand this.
Because it was an
No, but they
opportunity.
did negotiate because they had a disagreement in the valuation.
Please, Lewis, don't talk sense.
Jimmy,
Don't
Jimmy,
talk sense.
Jimmy,
Please.
there's just a difference.
Here comes Jimmy.
He's
talking about
countering. He's
sense.
countering himself. He's countering
Jimmy
himself.
talking about
Yeah,
sense.
thank you, Dak. I'm glad you realize that's what he's doing. He's talking against his own talking points.
No, I'm not.
On one hand, he's basically saying whatever the club plans out for the summer and do, I back. That's not the way my football look. I look at football that way.
I don't
I'm not a
care.
fan of the sporting directors. I'm a fan of Chelsea.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, y'all bitch like you're not. I mean,
No, that's
like
why
that.
we kept it
Well,
professional.
let me hold on a second. That's no. That's. Can you imagine if every cowboy fan? No. Every cowboy fan thinks like, what the hell? Let's be happy with Jerry Jones. With Jerry Jones past 20 years. Like that's.
I don't know what the fuck.
I don't say I can't say I like my club, but I want the directors out. The owners don't know what they're doing.
Looks at Winstelly like, yo, as long as Winstelly's
that don't
good,
count.
if he's
I
having
mean,
a good day,
hell,
I'm
I would hate.
You guys are all talking over each other.
I'm just saying they contradict every word. Every time they open their mouth, they contradict themselves.
Yeah.
This shit is bananas. I've never heard no shit like that in my life.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I never heard no shit like
Because
that.
for me, just so they did look like they needed a goalkeeper. And they looked like
That's not even a thing. That's not even a thing.
And then they didn't get everything that they were looking for. That's my only.
That's possible. That's possible that they didn't get what they wanted. They wanted to get something cheap, snap. Doesn't mean that they did not look for different. That means that they just didn't finish the job. That's all it did. They did. It's like it's. How you say it, like crumbs, like you taste the food, you don't like it, and you're like, no, I'm gonna leave it, like, you know what I'm saying? In this scenario, they taste it, they like it, but the guy that's selling the food said, no, you gotta pay more. That's all it was. That's literally all it was. And we're like, nah, that food does not worth that much money. That's what they did. My God.
I am on the sporting director's payroll. They pay me really nice. Yeah.
Can you put in a good word, please?
By the way, you know what's hilarious? That human Alex Goldbridge.
Yeah.
That guy was in the middle of the transfer window. Keep saying that how he has the word, and apparently he's supposed to be in the know. Saying he's been saying that there's a different kind of thing since we in the Champions League. Like this summer window is going to be so different. Yeah, exactly. I was like, what? And all of a sudden, even here, Mike Mignon and some other names will back that up. And
you see,
all we did.
Yo,
but
y'all ready?
Hold on, y'all holding Goldberg more responsible?
No.
No, I've lowered it from a 5 to a 4 because they got a 6-year extension.
He was obviously used as a pawn, man. They told him, hey, come here.
They used this nigga. Yo, I seen that nigga at every after party. That nigga was at every after party mingling with the players. They jumped.
Oh my God, you guys having that after party? Of course.
What we talking about? What we talking about?
How the hell the guy from Florida that never been supportive of Chelsea becomes a freaking Talk Sports correspondent all of a sudden?
What are we talking about? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
There's not a chance in hell
that he's gonna fucking plant. Get that nigga the fuck out of here. It's a fucking
what
plant.
Happened is people don't realize I'm gonna be a Johnny Minos for 5 minutes, please. If you remember, there's a moment between. If you remember when this takeover happened, what happened was they brought all those Chelsea influence. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember when they brought all the Chelsea influence? What's his name? Maya was there. What's his name? That guy. Matisse was there. Lewis was there. All the big Chelsea channels was there. You know what happened? None of them liked what he said, and nobody followed. All of a sudden, there's a growth. Somebody grew out of nowhere.
Nigga bit the cheese, Alex. He
Yeah.
bit the cheese. Yeah, he bit the cheese.
Like seriously, how people cannot see it? Like
Wait,
people forget that meeting happened.
What are you talking about?
What meeting?
There's a meeting with Chelsea influencers happened when they
you talking about the Avengers
Yes,
thing?
yes. It's
George
like 3 years
Benson,
ago.
Matisse, Nini, all of them. Josh Aveste joined
Not
up.
Avengers. There's no, not Avengers. No, there was when the new ownership came in. That thing happened. I remember because
the Ricketts protest.
Yeah,
that wasn't no like big link up. That was just fuck the Ricketts.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. The ownership invited them. We already got bought from the new ownership.
No, that Ricketts protest wasn't when we got bought. It might have been something else.
That's not what I'm talking about. Just let me finish.
Was already popular by then. He's not his partner.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He had 500K on Twitter. He was popular. Sorry.
Yeah, he was.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You telling me that anybody heard about this guy before we got the new owner?
Yeah, he was doing Mondays on the timeline and everything.
Never mind then. I'll check everything I said back. I'm not playing. I just didn't know him.
Yeah, no. Alex, you've been on the
he's
stream
been around
for so
for a
long.
minute, bro. At least
Bro, Alex has been on the streams when we've pulled up Alex Goldberg tweets during COVID, bro. Like he's been there.
Really?
Yeah, he probably should know he was.
Alex, yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, people. I just brought Minro's name for no reason.
Bro, anything you say, I'm backing you. Don't worry about it.
I still think he's a plant. I still think he's a plant. By the way,
I'm with all the fuckery. Alex.
he sold his Twitter account for bags for 400K apparently.
Yeah, he's got a new one.
I do the same. I ain't gonna lie. I do the same. You do the same too, Alex. You can't talk shit about that.
Like same way Johnny was. Oh, the brown envelope. Man, shut up, man. We ain't trying to hear that shit. The biggest brown envelope is for Brizio. He's the biggest. He gets paid.
Oh yeah. That's not even a joke. Yeah,
so let's not. So now we're attacking the smaller fan creators. Like, oh, why is he doing? Come on, he got. If I spoke, listen. Let me tell you something. I go to Dodger games. If I met Boley there and I talked to Boley and Boley told me, listen, we're gonna spend $300 million this summer. I'll come here and tell you this bullshit too. I heard we're about to go crazy. He might get me because you're a fan. You're excited. You just spoke to the owner. The owner just told you some bullshit. But he's talking to you, shaking your hand. Like, listen, we're gonna get some quality play.
I don't care what people say. Alex Goldberg is a plant. He's artificial, or how you say the word? Artificial. Yeah, he's.
Oh shit! He's AI.
He's a hologram.
Yo, listen, we're fucked. That's all I'm saying.
Disasi was reluctant to leave Chelsea and join West.
Hey, Garnacho. Hey, don't worry. We're here for it. Garnacho off the bench at the Camp Nou.
Viva Garnacho.
I'm here. Viva Garnacho. Viva
Garnacho. Wing, blowing smokes at kids. Viva Garnacho.
Doing what at what?
Throwing smokes at kids.
Vaping down the wing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alex Steinberg.
Vaping down the wing, blowing smokes at kids. Viva Garnacho.
We sound like a shit in the middle of Stamford Bridge, and that was the transfer window, and they would have said, "Yo, this is a good window."
Justin would have been like, "I mean, but that's the best shit. Look, it has."
Now, Fraser Laporte rejected everyone for Athletic Club. I was about to rage about that.
There's everything in that poop. Look. Yeah.
By the way, Liverpool probably has. If they sign Guehi or Guehi, whatever his name is,
yeah, they've got an extension on that deal, so it could still go through.
They got him.
I'm saying
I was told he was shit. You know what I mean?
No, I'm. Oh wow, man! If they sign that center back, that team is set, man.
It is. I don't know, man. Their fullbacks are really fucking shaky. Their
fullbacks
are really shaky. They're really shaky.
Yo, listen. Liverpool
That
defense
that
will be better than
Hungarian
ours,
kid
but y'all
is
gonna
gonna
all that
adapt
shit
and
y'all
adapt
want.
and adapt.
Over
If they keep
38
him,
games,
listen, no,
over 38 games, we will let in more fucking
That's what they
goals
were
than
calling him,
Liverpool.
Carcass Clan
All
on
this shit
Twitter.
we talking about Liverpool,
Yeah.
this and that. They got VVD.
Look at their attack.
Yeah,
and
Jerry,
Donato.
that's brilliant.
Both of their starting center backs are better than
What
all
Jorim's
of our
comment on?
center
I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with that, but Konate has started slow as hell. He hasn't looked. good
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, and guess what he did yesterday? Shut
They just
down
like Guehi.
fucking Arsenal. Oh,
Just like Guehi. That's what happened.
Liverpool looked so bad. They looked terrible. And then they went up against who supposed to be the team that's challenged them. And they gave their ass a blank page. So all that talk about Liverpool being so bad, guess what they did? They have not lost yet.
Jimmy,
So
Jimmy.
imagine.
But anyway,
the
Jimmy,
team
I'm
that we
out,
say is
but
so
Jimmy,
bad.
Jimmy, I don't want to disagree with you, but I'm sure you've seen the games. They have.
Bro,
they haven't
I'm
looked
going to
good.
say it again. As bad as they've been, like you claim, they still haven't lost. So imagine when they start playing good. Oh my God, what are they going to do?
That's what I'm afraid.
If you ain't losing when you playing bad, what the fuck is going to happen when you start playing good?
I hear it, but
I mean,
Hold on a second.
I don't have an argument. I don't have an argument for
Doug,
that. I don't have an argument for that.
Hear me out.
But
Hear
it's
me
like
out.
they're scamming.
Hear me
They're
out.
scamming goals.
The way they no,
we unbeaten as well.
just hear me out for a
What does
second.
that mean?
Hear me out for a second. They set up against Liverpool with 4 center backs, 3 defensive midfielders.
Yep.
No, and they still lost.
And they still lost 1-0.
Still, yeah.
Even if you play defensive, I will bomb one from 32 feet down your fucking throat.
I'm just saying, like,
bad fucking
and
team.
that's not the
Nothing
best.
you can do to stop us from scoring.
And guess what? And guess what? The best striker in the Premier League coming there.
Oh yeah, yes,
Yep.
yes. Lewis' cousin is on his way. Fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Fuck you think your low block gonna do?
Nah, Liverpool is.
That team, I'm not saying they have to win it. I'm just saying that's what we're up against, and we got Moody Meaty and Garnacho. That's all I'm saying. And Disasi.
Just look at the other way. Pep Guardiola is that ball fraud. He was so bad last season.
Hey, but it's profiles though, right? Profiles. We got the right profiles.
Yeah, we got the right. Yes.
Yo, Lewis, you ain't shit. Yo, you
All right,
ain't
who do we want on the wing, guys? Garnacho or Sterling?
When they both gonna combine 10 GA, Gittens and Garnacho, you know.
All right, that's 20 GA in the bag, you know.
No.
He said combined 10, nigga. You deaf? 10.
Oh, you said
When you hear Arsenal goalkeeper saying we have to adapt to the ball, you know you lost.
Yo,
you start to lose an argument when you blaming the ball.
Blaming the ball.
Over, bro.
Yeah.
Over, man.
That's not the first time though. They did that last season when they lost to Newcastle.
Maybe I gotta like have an agenda against something to make this enjoyable because we're not about to win shit. So I might as well enjoy the process.
Exactly.
That's
Hey, we're there.
Player for the
Daniel, the enjoyment is going to be, oh yeah, we're there.
Man, look, all I'm saying is this: you make things easier for yourself. That's what the transfer window for. That's what you're supposed to do. And I don't think that they did everything they could have to help my manager. That's what I feel. I feel like they left the manager out to dry. That's it.
Since
That's it.
they've been in charge, since they've been in charge, they rebuilt the center back line twice and still shit, and they rebuild in the front line and still shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, they rebuilt the center back line and it's still shit. They rebuilt the front line and it's still shit.
We got to score a lot of goals. We got to
outscore our team opponents here.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna have to score a lot of goals. We should. And since like how Justice said, they fixed the front line, then I don't want to see us 20 and 30 goals off
Fraser.
the leaders. We must
Fraser, here's the thing for you. Here's the thing for you. Pep Guardiola, when he was so pressed last season that when he was scratching his head, he looked like he had some like a dragon scratches on his ball front. Yo, do you know what he's going to do this season? He literally is gonna peel his skin off his bald head. This is how much he's gonna be a pro.
He gonna,
Your team,
he gonna do a Van Gogh. He gonna cut his
your
fucking ear
team
off.
is going to be. Oh my god!
He gonna cut his fucking ear off.
To the football gods.
He gonna cut his ear off for the football guy.
Pep needs to go on one of those sabbaticals that he likes to go. He needs one.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, yo.
No, the man never been.
Go do some
ayahuasca. The man never been himself since his divorce with his wife.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Like,
I say this: in order for us to be able to hang with these dudes, it's gonna take a lot of guys to play outside of what we know them to be. And I'm not talking about the guys, the players that we know gonna be good. I'm talking about the ones where we think is just regular. Like Chalobah is gonna have to be amazing. Like Tolston's gonna have to be amazing. Sanchez is gonna have to be amazing. Like these guys are gonna have to be amazing. And I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it's just unlikely. It's less likely to happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's less likely. So y'all motherfuckers act like because you don't agree with the transfer window, now you want us to fail. Like y'all, when you agree with decisions, you don't then govern the winnings. If that's what the case, then I should be telling a lot of people shut up. I got videos with niggas saying fire Maresca.
Still here. Still here.
I don't tell them they don't get to celebrate because we won. We still fans of the same fucking team. We all fans. So it don't make no fucking difference. All I'm saying is I think it's gonna be struggling. And when we get to those moments when we're struggling at those, here's the difference. This is how YouTube work, if y'all don't know. When we get to those moments and we start struggling, and it's at the positions and at the places that you motherfuckers said was okay, that's when a nigga like me get the gloat. That's all YouTube mean. In real life, it means nothing. But on YouTube, I get to tell you to eat a dick, and then you have to sit there and just go, okay. Because then I'll just replay the footage of us screaming back and forth and you being loud and wrong. Just like I did this morning on my channel. Just play back some footage of a nigga screaming, we don't need a third striker. We don't need a third striker. We don't need a third striker. And now everybody complaining about the third striker. I'm just saying, when you're wrong, and you're going to have to live in your wrong because that's how football YouTube go. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm going to gloat.
Debates in general.
Here's when I'm going to gloat. If this manager goes through tough times and he puts Macron's wife in the midfield instead of Santos, the midfielder, then I'm going to gloat. And I'm going to say, you eat the dick. You eat the dick. That's when I'm gonna gloat because that's why Maresca is going to be on the line of fire. That's what happens because that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but when he does it and it work, you don't shut up though. So when he does it and it work, you don't say shit. There you go. Hold that Beyblade. The biggest blade ever, baby. Let's go.
All he does is send it to recycle for metal recycle.
But Alex, it's yours gold. It's yours gold. It's yours gold.
No, Trump has the gold. Trump has the golden one.
Took Matawiki's medal. That shit is on his desk. You see the pictures? That shit on his desk. That's funny. Took Matawiki's.
I agree with most of that. Big up Tony, man. Big up Tony, my G. Hope you're good, brother. God bless, man. Yo, big up Salty saying, I just woke up. What did I miss? Are we getting a centre-back goalkeeper or are we turning into Arsenal accepting mediocrity? No, we're not getting
you see, here's the funny part about Arsenal. Here's the funny part about Arsenal. Arteta been building the team to battle Pep Guardiola because he's literally built the team to battle specific style of game. And all he said,
the Scott just
no, Liverpool just said, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna play differently.
Yeah. He built this team to play against Pep style, and ain't nobody
what ruined Arteta's entire ideology, his entire process.
His ideology, yo.
Yeah, we just exposed him as a liar.
Yeah, fucked him
That's
up.
literally what happened. He built the team because he thinks that Pep is going to be all the time, but Pep is not.
Everything go in cycles, Alex. Out with
Yeah.
with the new, man.
And Liverpool did, man, the transfer window the Liverpool had, that's amazing, man. If
It's
we pull that
amazing.
off.
It is
It's amazing. That's a real 10 out of 10.
When them pulling off Guehi at the end, that's
Yeah.
it. That was a good pickup.
That's
a good fucking pickup, man.
Yeah.
They got to
Still need to see if that goes through, though. We don't know just yet.
Even if it doesn't,
Oh yeah, the window's still great, but like that's going to be icing on the cake.
even if
and
it doesn't,
hoping
they
there's no
still
one.
have the best two center back partnership, one of the best.
and they still can
center-back.
outscore you. Like even
Yeah.
if you go up 2-0 on Liverpool, you're not saying to yourself, "Yeah, we good." Yeah, right.
I know,
Yeah,
but
right.
like if that doesn't go through, that means Guehi's going on a free. Then maybe like they can't even play broke next season. Oh, get him in, You know. Big up Sultan though. No centre back, no goalkeeper, no none of that. Shout out Saeed for the raid as well. I've just seen that. Big up to Saeed. Big up Assad saying, I'm blaming this manager if Chelsea drop off. He said in public Nkunku and Jackson are not needed. Let go of Sarr and Aaron who could do centre back and then cried for one. But he didn't anticipate Levi Colwill getting injured.
He don't
anyway.
have no control over Sarr. What is dude talking about? He got. I don't think he know how it works.
And if we're complaining about Achimpong not being ready to do the centre back role, wouldn't the same thing be said about Anselmino? He's not ready either.
No.
So I'm sorry, brother. I don't agree on this one. Even in Jackson, Maresca clearly likes Jackson. He just fell down the pecking order. Better players pulled up. Just it. And then Bridges got burnt. He wants to be a bit more important. He wanted to
I heard
leave.
the Jackson is obligation to buy now, right?
Yeah, he pulled up, but it's appearance based.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's appearance based. And if not, we get about another 10-20 million in the penalty fee anyway. So it just comes down to 20 mil. On the books, it'll look as 70 million until that happens. But yeah, big up. I don't really agree on that one though. Still, Akil says 7 in terms of rating the window. Better front 6 plus left back 3. What? 7 position.
he wanted to say a lot for $2. That's all I'm saying. He wanted to put a lot on for $2. Dude, just give up $4, man, and spell it better.
Same right back, goalkeeper, right centre back. One worse left centre back. I'm struggling, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm struggling. Big up though, man. I appreciate you. I'll see if I can find another comment from you in the chat. But yeah, Jay says, other than Liverpool, is Chelsea the best run club in the Premier League? City. Even though they're having their own problems right now, City's got to be up there. City's got to be up there. This is just the first time they're in a bit of a transition.
I tell you the truth, I don't see City squad better than us and far.
Neither do I. I think they run better overall.
I don't run better. Based on what? Based on 150 charges? What are you based on? Because we can fix the books.
Based on the last decade. And that 115 thing, we still haven't heard a conclusion yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you mean running like a business. Never mind that.
Yeah, like overall as a club, like they've been a lot more sustainable over the last decade. So I could hear City, but other than that, I wouldn't really say too much about anyone else.
I'm just saying like we fix the books a lot. So
yeah.
Oh yeah. But like if they get away with it, then shit, I don't matter.
Well, I would want us to fix the books. Just don't get caught. I always appreciate the good
Roman days, yeah.
Exactly.
Man, like Parasite said, we need a centre back even more now because we kept Sanchez. I just wanted one or the other. One or the other as a minimum. Ideally both. If you just do one, then we're already in a much
when it
better
got down to that. Yeah.
I was even saying it to myself earlier. You should have just sent Anselmino to Strasbourg and kept Sarr. That would have been perfect. We wouldn't have to worry about a centre back. He can play that role. Parasite said we need a leader centre back like Thiago Silva. We just need a competent centre back. I'll be sorry. Well, Cole was showing more leadership anyway, and that's just disappeared. So maybe. Brendan says, why swap an unknown Gittens for a known Madueke? Because Madueke was known to have hit his ceiling.
Yeah,
Gittens, we don't know yet.
Yeah,
we don't know yet. It's still too early to even like write him off. Yeah, I won't say.
What was the price? What was the price for Gittens? What was the price for Madueke?
About 48 for Gittens.
It wasn't Noni like 35 or something?
Yeah, when we bought him, we sold him for about 48.
We bought him for 28 though.
No, we bought Noni for 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donny was 30. It's just too early to like come to any sort of conclusion with Gittens. It's way too early for that.
Way too early.
Sultan, man, he says, speak facts, Jimmy. Only to improve the squad is to improve the starters, and then the starters that are not good enough hold bench. Example, if Pedro, Jalap, and Jackson to be a third option, that's how you improve the bench. This is why I wanted to just keep Jackson at the end of the day. I just want, if now you got the obligation, I get it because of the UEFA registry thing, like it is what it is, but I would have rather just kept Jackson. That to me is literally squad building in itself. I completely agree. Completely agree. Jimmy made a lot of good points. I do understand what Jesters meant in terms of like how restricted we were based off UEFA's registering rules. But then you dug your own grave by buying Garnacho. Ultimately, none of that matters because you wasted 40 million. You simply just wasted it. That could have easily gone to someone else that you could have amortized for a couple of years. You could have done it for 2 or 3 positions just based with the money off the Garnacho transfer if you were quick enough off that. But yeah.
I'll see you boys later.
All right, big up, Alex, man. Bless up. Young Takuri, big up, bro. He says Andre Santos will play in the 10. He's better than KDH. Now, that I can agree with. In terms of Buonanotte, my point is simply, I haven't seen him play. Dewsbury Hall was here at Chelsea, got a lot better towards the end of his spell because he learnt the style of play. Similar to how Buonanotte will have to come in and learn the style of play. Before that, let's not get it twisted. People were shitting on KDH nearly every game. He was getting cussed out. People were saying he was one of the worst players on the pitch. Then he learnt the style of play. Now, Buonanotte, I'm just giving you the opportunity to do that, the same as KDH. That's it. I'm not saying you're going to be like a fucking Mares regen or something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch you at Brighton. I didn't watch you at Leicester like that. So
hey, he had Enzo at Leicester though. So in terms of he should be already fit to play in his style.
Was that the same season?
It should be when they were in the championship.
When did he have last season? He wasn't there for 2 seasons, was he? I'll just double check. Yeah, no. He was at Brighton that season. He was at Brighton that season. Yeah, sorry, bro. I was going to say, if that was the case, then yeah, fucking hell, fair play. Fair play. Then I've got even more belief. Parasite, big up again for the donation, my guy. He says, it makes me sick to know that the Garnacho money could have gone on Mignon and we still could have had some decent change to play with. This is why, in spite of all the UEFA registering things, you dug your own grave. That's it. Simple as that. Big up, Parasite. Saul says, walking away from Mignon is the dumbest shit we've done this window. Facts. Now we got to deal with another season of Mr. Mime in goal. Fucking hell. Booty Media was a smokescreen for Fermin. It was never happening. I think he meant the other way around. 4 out of 10, no centre-back either. Ultimately, I agree. Because they also got a 6-year deal for all of this. I agree. So yeah, NB says in the January window, will we be able to address the positions like cam or centre back, or will we still be UEFA restricted? No, we actually could, because you are still going to have the 12 million extra, and you can amortize that over 1 year or something. Maybe you have to pay a hefty loan fee for someone for 6 months. Who knows? I don't care. But if we are probably still going to go into January wanting to address one of those positions. And you have the resources to do that. 12 million, you can amortize that for a year for somebody's fee. So, yeah, I do think we can do that. Jiggy says they wanted Dean Huijsen too, so that's cap. There you are. Exactly. It's just the player that they want. As young as possible and as experienced as possible for that age. Baron says Justice Rage Bait, 10 out of 10, or Jester's Rage Bait. 10 out of 10 window is mad, bro. Yeah, look, Jester's, you're my guy. I 150% believe he was Rage Baiting with that. Just because we were looking for a goalkeeper. So you didn't get everything that we wanted. Big up, though, Jesters. You're my guy. I do understand the registering complications a bit more because he was on here, so big up. But, yeah, that ain't no 10. that ain't no 10. Cenac, my G. He says, you're telling me American Chelsea fan Alex Goldberg moved to England with his English wife around the time Clearlake bought the club and is following Guiu and he's a plant? When did he move to England? Did he move to England? I swear he still lives in the US.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he lives.
Yeah, because he traveled back here for like 2 or 3 games and I think he's gone back now. Yeah, I don't think he's moved still, bro. But big up, man. Big up. Judo, no, my G. He says, man is looking for a fist bump from Todd a la AFTV. Hey, I want to send some brown envelopes my way. It is what it is, man. Yeah, he's staying at Palace. Ornstein Bomber. Hold on. We might not be done. Yep, he's set to stay at Crystal Palace despite deal sheet being submitted to Liverpool.
They couldn't find a replacement.
Yeah, they couldn't find a replacement. Yeah, and also
Disasi didn't want to go Palace, bruv.
And also possibly
I
Glasgow
doubt they
walking as
wanted
well.
him.
Yeah.
No, he was linked with him. They were considering a move for Disasi towards deadline day. And then apparently Disasi had a string of Premier League options, but he wasn't really keen on any of them. So, hey, you might be a good dude, mate. You might be You might be clear in my books. Well, you know what? Cool. Because now, hey, you're telling me...
That's surprising. That's surprising.
Yeah, he on a free next year.
The profile they normally look for is much more athletic.
What, than a Mark Guehi? I don't know.
No. I'm saying Crystal Palace, like Lacroix, Chris Richards, Guehi, Chalobah, they're all like the same mold. Like athletic, able to move, like they're mobile, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
Disasi just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
they'd be doing a lot of work to help him out of possession. That's a fair point. But yeah, Mark Guehi's staying. Let's go get him on a free next summer then, seeing as all we're doing is thinking about next year. Bayern says Maresca asked for a Ferrari transfer window and he got a Mini Cooper because these brothers just had to get Garnacho. They just had to. And that's just it. Big up Superstar. Saying up the Chelsea, big up to everyone in here today. Jimmy, a lot of great points today. Also, I have more respect for Maresca today. Exactly. I'm not hearing no Maresca debates this season. I'm not hearing it. We didn't get a goalkeeper. We didn't get a centre-back again. Not listening.
Lots of
not
stuff.
listening.
Yeah, it's just...
The same arguments I had last season that the windows were not good enough and people were blaming the coach. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm with you, man.
This window's it's been failed from the sporting directors yet again. The one that really annoys me a lot is that it's the timing of it, because why do you wait until someone's to get injured and then react?
Yeah.
Exactly. I said Maresca has excuse already. If Maresca got all the profiles we demanded, he wouldn't have any excuses. Simple as that. You get the goalkeeper and the centre-back that we wanted, then if you don't progress the team, that's your fault. So...
I'm not gonna lie. The greatest thing that Jimmy said is that like once the season starts, that's when you look at the players. Like, I completely agree with that point. We can't complain.
The profiles. If it's a centre back and a goalkeeper thing, you're gonna think we had the opportunity to strengthen that, and we didn't.
Like if this club genuinely moves into the season saying we don't need a center back, we don't need a goalkeeper, that means I'm going to be critical of the people that we already have, because they felt like that was enough. They felt like that was enough, and that they were ready to go. So if we start fucking up with the people that we already have, I mean that's just a detriment of what the sporting directors are saying.
Fabrizio's "Here We Go" juice is finished.
Fading.
Bro, do you know what?
You know what it is? It's because they just like there is no other news source nowadays. It's just him.
You know what? No, it's not.
So now they just feed him before the deal's done.
Did you see the post when he made that Jackson "Here We Go Again"? I was like
2.0. Yeah.
Look, the thing is, I was at work, and then Fabrizio just constantly putting forward, "Here we go again." I was like, "Yo, you're feeling."
Now I'm dropping a tweet on that. Fabrizio can hold the smoke for all them daily Garnacho updates. I'm here to dance on your grave. Hold that, bruv. Fucking this way. You know what? Maybe this window's ended alright for me. You know what?
Yeah, Jabba, you're right. Yeah, at least we got something good.
Fab is in the mud. Fab is in the mud, dickhead. Big up Ilya saying Esteval, Santos, Hato, Pedro, Delap, Asugo, Garnacho, and Buonanotte. That is the window. These players we didn't have last but have this year. I hear it. I just disagree on the way I view the window, because some of those would have been signings from last year. So, you didn't transfer them in this year. You put the fee in last year. There was something in the bank. In terms of what we have done in this window, which the past transfers, I don't really add to that. I'm still got it as a 4 or 5. But I respect your opinion. In terms of who has solely come in, Facts. Just in terms of who's solely coming. But in terms of this window, I look at it differently.
So,
Big up.
So the Saudi window still opens, right?
It is for like
Yeah.
10 days or something, yeah.
But I don't know who we're going to send over there that wants to go over there.
Well, Sterling. Hey, I'll not sure, man.
That's not happening.
Pata,
Yeah.
brother, you know Sterling does not want to leave the city. You know this.
Yeah.
What are the odds that Guehi signs an extension with a release clause?
I could maybe see it.
Wouldn't rule it out.
He seems to have a lot respects Palace a lot.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem like he'd be greedy. Well, he might do that.
If
Might
you look
do-
at
if
the
it
Matt
comes to
Law,
the pay rise.
if you look at Matt Law's tweets, they're talking about how professional bro is and all that, and I'm like, what has bro done?
It's just being normal is now
just keep
overhyped
quiet.
because of Winter and Isak and all these man.
It's crazy. Like it's he's such a professional.
Fucking hell, bro. But yeah, this is what it is now. Like, you're just a normal human being. You're respected more. Big up BK saying it's time to get Guehi next season. Suck your mum bumpool. I'm with it. I'm with it. Even you lot trying to do the UEFA registering thing, you cannot ignore Mark Guehi on a free. You can't. It's right there. They'll probably still count for the B list as well because, like,
don't you think as well that it's kind of coincidence that Guehi stays? Apparently, the same news came out that Glasner threatened the owners. He's leaving.
He'd walk. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect it. Stand on business. You'd find a better job in months. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah, because they just lost
Like,
Eze.
you
Why
lost
would you
Eze,
want
you're about to lose
Yeah.
Guehi too. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then who you trying to bring in, bro? Fucking Disasi. Oh dear. Oh, you know that was. It's crazy.
Yeah, because they're in the conference. They're in the conference league as well. So, like, you know, what I mean, he wants to just win a trophy. So,
Yeah, like, again, that's another reason why I don't think Guehi would even push that tough. Because, like, shit, you're going to win a trophy whether you stay or you go. Unless Strasbourg got something for you. Ben Chilwell's return to Palace and all of that crap. Actually got each other in the group stage. That's going to be a really interesting time. But I'm glad this one hasn't gone through. Like, Liverpool have had too good of a window for my liking. They needed to take a little L. They had to just like humble themselves a little bit. It's alright. You still had the best window out of everybody.
Yeah.
And Fabrizio's been dunked on a little bit in the process. That makes me feel a little bit happy with all the bullshit we've had to go through this year with him. Oh, Xavi Simons only wants Chelsea. He's only going to join Chelsea. Oh, Garnacho only wants Chelsea.
Yeah,
Here's a Garnacho update. Garnacho went in the bath and the water was blue. It's a sign. He's joining Chelsea. Fuck off.
Yeah, Ornstein, man, you're the GOAT this year.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ornstein,
Ornstein, yeah, man. You know what? It is what it is. Like, he just drops a bomber and leaves. Oh, Garnacho's been spotted in the new away kit. So that's the only other update we've got for today. And Sterling, we haven't got a club for him. So I don't know. Do we integrate him and have another winger? Because we seem to be in love with wingers. So
Brother better bang.
Who's Sterling?
Brother better score. No. Garnacho.
Oh, Garnacho.
Garnacho.
You got one job at Old Trafford, man.
Twerking that he did. All this absolute twerking that he did. If he comes in and absolutely stinks, man, it's gonna be long. Oh my god.
You got one job at Old Trafford. You complete that job, you ain't got to worry. The fans will give you a lot of time just off that. But you got to do that. You got to do that first. All right, we're going to wrap this, though, because I've got A-listers in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to head over there, deal with more gassed up Liverpool fans. Everybody head over to Don Hassam Spam World Champions Raid in the building. World Champions. And we'll see you lot over there. Pick up every single one of you. Like, subscribe, up the gargantuan.